What's up, guys? Welcome back to Hardshift Season 2, Week 3. Leaderboard is still dead, but I have a little spreadsheet. It's not great. It's 99.9% accurate, I would say. So we'll check it out. We're just about to jump into game number 1. So I'll turn my ugly mug off and I'll bring up the leaderboard. This is the leaderboard accurate as of last night. Thank you to Jeebus. We have DBZ in first place on 100 points. Triple M in second place on 91. Bots in third on 87. Gym Services tied on 87. Light You Up on 82. Space Janitors 74. UMP 69. Alpha Omega 65. Rage and Sprays on 55, Safe Res 51, Brosies 41, Impulse 41, Ram Ranch 36, Flashbangs 35, Team Victory 35, Meat Fresh 25. We're about to jump into game number 1. I want a massive shout out to Halsey and the team for putting the comp on and keeping the comp running, getting it all done. We will hopefully have the Twire. I'll figure it out as we go tonight. I should be able to show the Twire leaderboard just per game as we go tonight. If it updates. If not, we'll just have to run with it and we can do a leaderboard at the end of the night. But for now, we're about to jump into game number 1. I'll throw it to intermission and we'll be right back with game number 1. All right, here we go, guys. Back game number 1, week 3, 16 teams in the lobby. We are ready to go. 64 players ready to battle it out. Starting on Erangel, 2 Erangels into Tago, into Vikendi, and finish off with 2 Miramar. As the plane is about to take off, I'm looking. I've seen the drop sheet has been updated. I've been informed to keep an eye on a few spicy little hot drops that could happen tonight. So we'll see if that happens for us as we see the plane heavily towards the east side of the zone of the map. I should say, sorry, east side of the map. You could see some spicy drops. Ram Ranch going Lipovka. Flashbangs doing their normal drop into prison and mansion split. Alpha into Yasnaya. DBZ, our leaders taking Milta. Up Me Daddy, farm split. Elder for Space Channel is a bit dangerous there. Gym services into Pachinki. Safe Res and Triple M into the apps. Kick it off. Bit of lag there. What's going out? Joey T. Oh, Joey. Joey T is about to die. Unless, as safe as they haven't seen this. Joey may get away with this if he's lucky. Or he's crashed. We will see. We will see. We'll see. So we just have a look. Our zone, oof. Heavy down to the south. A lot of water in the zone. I'd assume we're going to see a quarry sort of finish. Fields out here, maybe. Space Janitors will be very happy. They'll be looking to move very early. There's a bit of Apollo. Apollo's got away with one there, I think. FM. Sharing Milt to power. Joey, for now, still alive. Says he's in the lobby, so maybe just a bit of an AFK. We will see. We will see. As now, Triple M. Will Major Messi Snow. Will been seen. Takes a few shots from Vulcan. Scoob. There we go. Joey gone. Jewish Warrior. That's a new one. We love a good funny name in this one. Jody will pick up Joey T. It's been unfortunate. DBZ. Oh, Apollo. He's going to pay for his crimes. He will not be saved. Light you up. That is not what they want. Jacko. Secures the kill. Just had to watch it to make sure. Vulcan and Jody now pushing in. Snow in a little bit of... Snow DC too. Oh no, Snow's outside. It's not making noise. As they're pushing through, Jody could get caught out here. Got to be careful. Vulcan, Jody now looking to move around. Snow's in a one and done position here. Not going to be able to do much if he's caught out, but his team, he would have been able to tell his team that they're in there. So, where's Will? Will's shifted out to get more loot also. We just keep an eye. Brosies moved. Space Janitors with a big split. That is greedy from Space Janitors. Greedy, greedy, greedy. I do not think that is viable to hold. For now, it's fine, but soon it's not going to be viable to hold. Snow gets Jody. Jewish warrior gets a shotgun knock. 1 for 1 knocks. Agent Messi can't land the shot. Will goes down. Triple M, this is not good for you. He's gonna try and stick the res. He's gonna stick the res. Jewish warrior on point here. Flashbang it. Rock gun. Just misses. Jody gonna push through. Gets caught by the DPS. Gets knocked. But Major Messi will end up going down. Jewish warrior finishes that one off. Safe res. Get the safe reses. And they're 4 up. 4 points. Very solid. Elder has Merciless rolling in on him. Merciless gets the spray on Elder. Elder be gone. Merciless barrels in on the buggy and gets the knock. Will get the flush and secure that point for Ump Me Daddy. Secures the point. Elder. He's getting caught out there. Unfortunate. Space Janitors now are going to regroup in Quarry. As bots now. Damshi. Great knock by Superman. Nade goes out. That nade's going to hurt. Just doesn't get the nade in the door, unfortunately. Damshi on point. Running on in. Blue zone nade out. He's going to... loses back. Damn, she gets one. Buddy Paws low. Cortina low. Mick having a look. Mick can obviously hear them. Meds have gone off. Superman trying to get an angle. Milto gone. RS skip Milto. And Prosies have come in for the backstab. Oh, bots. This is not good for the bots. Bots lose Damchi. Superman and Mick left. As RS have bailed out of this. Muddy Paws just left in KFC. Having a finger licking good time. Prosies have... they've left the hill. Gone back to their compound at farm. Taking some shots. Gyms now. Oh, crickets. Oakley, not a guy you want to drive at. He gets away up to the hill, but he's going to run into Gyro. Oh, and Oakley with the bolty. We should have stayed on Oakley. Sorry, Oakley. Ricketts goes down early. Hachi will get pickles. Flashbangs in trouble here. Pickles will secure. Ricketts. Hachi will get pickles through the gyms. And they've taken great position on Dog Hill. Qual and Loz survive and look to just find somewhere safe to be. Safe res rotated in. Halsey and Ram Ranch just in on the Chopsticks compound north. FM. We love a boat Tate here in tier 3. And they are on it. Res, Dars, Dinner Box and School. Looking to bounce back. Couple of rough weeks. Still 12 games to go. Be able to do plenty of damage in the lobby still. As we See the shift back onto Quarry Hill. DBZ have made a long rotate from Milta all the way to the western side of the map. Team Victory coming in a little bit later. Squid Lips, Pop's Revenge, Oz FPV, and Poem NZ. I'm a massive fan of these guys. They've really come a long way from season 1. Couple of lineup changes, but yeah, they're doing really good, just making their rotate in. Brosies, the Brazilian brothers, all living in OCE, but they speak in Portuguese, I would believe it is. They doing fairly well as a newly formed team. Ram Ranch, little work to do. Impulse, just taking the compound here in the north. Little Hope, Bundy Reaper, Ocean Grove, and UEV. Still looking for these guys to really kick off and get going. They did well week 1. Last week they're a little bit quiet, so we'll see how they go this week. Definitely all the potential on that team to do well. They just need to stick it together. We see everyone starting to move in, light you up, coming in late. Gym Services, they've hunted down flashbangs. Oakley actually taking shots, landing someone to loss. Cole gets knocked. Oakley gonna have to res. Hachi, secure that. Lozzie gets gyro. Lozzie with it all to do. Can't get it done though. Hachi finishes that one off. Great headshot by Hachi there. Smokes will go out. Gyms finish it off and they'll get their 4 points as now Umpmy Daddy decide to push up over. I don't know if I would be doing this at the moment. You got Krusty fighting with Rosies. Gyms is not a team you want to fight with without a 4-man Alpha Omega. Now on to FM. Do they know FM are here? They're going to get caught out here if they don't know they're here. Schooled, Rez, Dars. All on point. Dars is ready for it. Dars has heard it. Incog's got no idea. Absolutely no idea. Dars. Nice by Dars. Great spray. They'll secure the first kill. School gets Diz. Well played. Dars gone down. That res will come out though. Oh. School needs to go back to the gym. That nade. Oh. That was a bit of damage. That nade should... Oh. School. Great spray on the delve. Lick my dot. Only one left. This is huge for the lobby. Lick my dot. The med. Stroke won't be able to get that res. They're going to be pushing in. Shift is gone. Back towards Quarry Hill. DBZ in a great spot. And that's it. Res will finish that one off. Alpha Omega out in 14th. FM, 4 points. They need a big night. They've started off big. We'll see how it keeps continuing. Don't tell me. Oh no, Umpmy Daddy's still up. I thought they made the push for a second there. As we see the Ram Ranches, Dutch, Halsey, just on point out here. Coming in to have a scout, I would presume. Taking a good spot in zone for now. I think they'll be safe for the next shift as well, as we see a lot of teams into Quarry. We have 4 teams on Quarry at the moment. Me Daddy going to take the north side of Primorsk by the look of it. So rotate around DBZ. They've got themselves They get a P90. Oh, that is something you don't want in one of the DBZ players' hands. That is for sure. Kibbles. Just peeking. Great headshot by Kibbles there. If it was a 7.62 gun, that would have been a knock. Kibbles getting different angle. Oh, he's seen him. Can't get the knocks, only gets a few body shots in there. Gyro. Takes the tire. Oh. Jody playing with fire there. Great knock by Kibbles and Gyro combining there for the knock. They'll be able to res the knock, but damage is damage. DBZ now taking shots. Shift about to come in, light you up, and Impulse on the north. Scoob has knocked Gyro from distance with a bolty. Well, not from distance, just from a little bit as we shift back onto Quarry Hill. It's gonna be very interesting finish this one with Quarry. Brosies now looking to move in. I'm not sure if they're gonna take Quarry or not. We'll try and push into Quarry. Space Janitors are safe on the north of Quarry. Gyms just need someone to get down around the bottom and they could really catch out. Safe res here. They'd have some work to do it, but no one's really looking. If Gyms just send someone down and around here, they could do a lot of damage. Nade out by Bundy Reaper. That should secure a knock. Just doesn't get enough done. Flap gets Gyro finally. Luminous being caught eating his chicken in the corner. He goes down. Bundy will get that kill. Killjoy knocked. Been rezzed. Company Daddy now trying to find somewhere. Company Daddy gonna crash on in to light you up. Optimus and Killjoy. Oh my goodness. Mustard collected Killjoy there and got the kill. Tupac finishes it off and we'll get the res. That happened so quick. Oh, actually, no. Mustard has been collected. Oh, no. Krusty has actually taken Mustard out. He's ran him over. Clean killed him. Cold-blooded. There's victory now. Pop's Revenge, the only one left. Pop's Revenge. Pop's Revenge goes out. The boys in Gym Services finish that one off. Space Janitors get a couple. And they'll live to fight another day. Jeebus sick and Drifter left. Elder went out early. Josh now gets a knock on the Schooled. FM pushing up the hill. Dars on point. FM 5 kills now. We should be able to get the res onto. Just need a smoker and they'll be out. Oh, they don't need a smoke apparently. Shut up, Clouds. You don't know anything apparently. Shift about to come on in. Shift is centers up. Aunt Me Daddy take out Superman. Mick left for the bots. Great shots there. DBZ just spreading themselves a little bit. Coolin gets the knock. I would possibly focus the close fight here. Raging Sprayers stuck. Schooled going down. In the box on the rotate to try and wrap here for position. One knock up. Rezel should come out soon. Rez comes out. Rosie's going down in long range battle. Dinner box. Dinner box could catch out a lot of players here. There's a lot low. Dinner box gets one. There's a little bit of damage. Gonna have to res. 2 knocks. They're not gonna be able to get these knocks if they don't. Fire will get dinner. Res moving on up though. Dinner box now moving on the flank. The tension's gone away. There goes the knock. Res will go. Dinner box. Dinner box goes for the reload and he loses it. DBZ take it and they'll be 4 strong from that. Oh no, they lost Jacko, sorry. Scoob now just having a look. Sees with a 2-4. Carlin Strike takes a lot of damage there. Can't repeat that now. Ram Ranch down in on the low ground. Exploded chicken knock there. They'll get the res onto that. Shift about to come in. Kibbles just taking damage there. Just getting out. Safe res. They've held their compound. Shift about to come in now. We see Shift back on the quarry. Safe res. Will be happy. Brosie's a lot of work to do here. Balkan. Is Hachi moving? Jody gets Tristan. Scoob just trying to have a look. Exploded chicken gets Joshy. Joshy goes. Scoob. Oh, that's unfortunate. Very close there. Vulcan will finish off. Tristan, flap, and the boys driving on in. This is not going to be easy for him. No tire on the car. Everyone's shooting at them now. That is not going to be enjoyable. Space Janitors be happy with their position at the moment. The boys in Ram Ranch, they're in a good position. Mikkel gets one. Elzor just left. Elzor gonna go down to distance. DBZ go. Flap. And the boys also go out in 6th place. 7 kills now for Impulse. This is their bounce back game they needed. Space Janitors now. Drifter comes out to punish them. Ocean Grove gone. Space Janitors down to 3. Impulse down to 3. Ram Ranch with 4 up. Safe Res 4 up. Jim's 3. Slow push. Oakley has done exactly what I said needed to be done. Got up and under. The rest of Jim's here with them. Nade will go out. That nade almost ends. Jewish Warrior gets kibble. Vulcan, Jody. Jody flashed. Great shots. Hachi. That's a headshot. Oakley gets one. Oakley gets two. Can't get the third. Hachi will go down in the end. Safe Res win that out. Oakley got one, sorry. He got there. Wow. Apologies. Sick now. Catches out Little Hope. Little Hope will be flushed on out. Return fire. Damage done. You, Evan Bundy, need to push in now. Halsey. I don't think his team can get to him because Bundy's just watching it. But Bundy will have to move first. If I'm correct. Yeah, Bundy will need to move first. Halsey, I believe. Where is Halsey here? He could start crawling. And maybe be saved. He's doesn't have enough. Sick. Another great shot. Impulse eliminated in fourth. Safe Res. Space Janitors. Ram Ranch left. Oh, sick. Can line this up. There's one's there. Ram Ranch down to 2. Dutch is there. Headshot. Great headshot by Sick. With a bolty. Sictorious getting it done with a K9. Jeebus on point now looking. Vala has snuck his way in. Jody and Balkan and Scoob, sorry, on the prowl. Scoob picks the wrong angle here. Vala will get him. Scoob hasn't seen him. Vala just... Scoob! With the bolt, he says, you ain't take... Scoob has been an absolute beast with the bolty, and he's probably seen Sick in the kill feed, and he's like, the bolty is my throne in this game, my friend. This is how it's done. One team goes out. Sorry, Jeebus goes out. Safe Res. 2 knocks. Vala. Vala goes out. Unfortunate there. Balkan will get the res on the Scoob. Be 3v2. Drifter and Sick left. Balkan has position. Space Janitors need to push in here. Safe Res prime for a win. Sorry, Jewish Warrior has position here. Read the name wrong. Drifter might be able to sneak in on that edge, but he's been seen. He's taking some damage. Jewish loses the vest. All these things are important now. Sick goes down to the spray Scoob. Balkan sees ahead of Drifter. Flash comes out. Balkan, can he get it finished here? He's going to try to push on down. Drifter right underneath him. Sees it. Balkan Warrior finishes off. Safe Res are our game 1 winners. 13 kills for game number 1. Congratulations, Safe Res. Definitely a game they needed. 6 for Jewish Warrior, 3 for Balkan, 2 for Scoob, 2 for Jody. Space Janitors come in second. Ram Ranch third. Impulse fourth. Jim's fifth to round out our top 5. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back with game number 2. Thank you, Squid Lips, for continuing the sub. Love you, brother. We just got an extended break here due to a restart. We won't be too long, guys.
Drip, drop, bit by bit, it's the dulcet sound of the glacial melt, accompanied by the beluga, singing about the hand they've been dealt, the emperor and the Arctic fox. Listen intently, I'm beginning to get glimpses of what is called real life. He says meaning misfortune. I'm beginning to get glimpses.
Welcome back, everyone. We are back for game number 2 as Oz FPV is levitate dancing in the sky. We catch that. We like to see these things. We're here for a good time, not a long time. You get it, Oz. You get it. Flight path, much more friendly for everyone. I hope because of that we see a chaotic circle. Everyone should be able to get to their drops. I don't think anything will be too out of the ordinary with this map. See, safe res, get map number 1 for the evening. We can look at the Twire board. We may look at it. It won't be up to date. It will be way out of whack. Hopefully it will be up to date next week. We'll be able to look at who's winning for this week, though, and try and gauge off it at the end of the evening. EBZ into Milter. FM. Dropping in on victory. Interesting. That is interesting. We'll keep our eye on that. It's not the drop I thought was going to happen. Safe res. Going into school. Triple M. What Triple M are doing? Just doing their normal split. Little Hope. It's going to try and get the car and get out of there, I believe. Jugs into North George. Dars gets Poem with a bit of fisticuffs. It'll go on out. We won't be able to get that. We see unchaotic vanilla circle. Alright, so school. Very close. Yeah. Pops just outside. Being subtle as he can be. It's school. There's the nade. He's heard. Seen Pops. They kind of peeked at each other. He's pulling them back. Oz FPV. They're all there together. School probably just looking for an AR here. Recognizes that his little gun is not going to be able to fight the big gun. Picks up a scar. See if he goes back onto the push. Joey's taken Elder out. Oh. Squid Lips knocked. That'll be a good nade too. Nadle should secure the flush. Though, no. Squid Lips will bleed. They won't be able to get that res. Good. Overextend. Dinner box will get Oz. Team victory. Picked apart here. School gonna get flushed out though. Pops Revenge will secure that point. That's unfortunate for FM. They recognize they need the points. They want to be off the bottom of that ladder. Good game last game. Good start here. Joey taking down. There we go. Nade goes out. Space Janitors getting decimated by Triple M up here. Joey in Joey goes. Jeebus, a lot of work to do here. Flash out. Oh, blue zone grenade out. Gonna pin Jeebus in. Hip fire. Pin Joey. Big Bad Bliv will get it with the Vector. Joey, you need to reload. You're out of ammo. Dragunov. Right in the butt. Right in the butt. Dragunov. Right, Space Janitors down to 1. Sictorious is notoriously out of there. So much action. I didn't think we'd got this much action on a flight path like that, but we have. Play Frez, hold their position. Oh. Aren't we, Daddy? Merciless. I think he's seen that, and I think he's just driven out. They're driven on out of there. They were looking to crash on in, and they took off after that. Good eyes. Lucky. Alright, light you up. In a great spot. They wanna choose whether they want to hold DMB or VG and consolidate on one, I would imagine. DBZ on the edge, they'll probably look to just move in later. RS looking to get to the bridge now. Could possibly camp FM out. FM do love the boat, Tate. Gym Services in Pachinki, they'll be happy with the zone at the moment. Brosie's moving in. Ram Ranch surround them pretty much. What is Hachi doing? Hachi's taking an E-drop out to here rather than right. I guess that's safer. Hachi. Interesting play. DBZ on the move. Plenty of room on this southeastern side of the map. Raging sprays now across the bridge. Gym Services just happily in Pachinki. Flashbang still looting North George. Alpha Omega in as Naya. Sick, still just trying to rotate around and find his way. Hump me, Daddy. Everyone's kind of found their spot. Ram Ranch looting up. FM just taking their time. Raging Sprayers just... They're in KFC. Just having a good time. They're dining in. Ordering some chicken. And they're waiting for the rotate of FM, who are just still sitting here waiting. Ram Ranch just playing up on the... I guess mini Pachinki? I don't know. Flashbang's moving on in. Maybe just look to take Boatyard here. And see what the shift does. Everyone kind of just sitting. They've all found a place to live. Bots in Hacker compound. Scoob gets a knock on a try. Luminous from distance. Optimus is going to have to cross to get that. Not going to be... Going to go and be fine there, though. Impulse, take Zoids. Strong compound to hold, especially with a shift like this. With a zone like this, it can very well shift up there. DBZ. Got to be careful here. Bots... Light you up. I like it. They've consolidated on DMB. Consolidated on DMB. Light you up. That's great. From them. DBZ Joshy now. It's not going to see anything from the bots, which is dangerous. Alpha Omega, this could be terrible for you. Oh, great shots by Joshy there onto Milto. Milto going to be knocked. Rez will come out though. Yeah, for Omega guys, about to fly on in. Safe Prez. Inner apps. Not sure where Alpha plan on going. Coolin knocks himself with the car. Onto bots. Nade. Good nade. Doesn't do enough though. Return nade will go out. That'll do some damage. Coolin goes down to the nade again. Straight on the res. DMG and Superman in the other building. Joshy anchoring. Another nade gets Coolin. Coolin now on knock number 3. That nade will almost do it. Ram Ranch. Now in a fight with Alpha Omega here. Exploder gets one. Halsey landing some shots. Gonna med up. Smoke's going out. Needs to reload his AUG as well. Man. Dutch and the rest. Gyms now, they're looking to get involved. This is all could go bad for everyone here on this zone. Zoom, we'll jump on board and have a listen to Ram Ranch and see what they're talking about as they push this fight with Alpha Omega.
To the compound.
They all
Just
in
hold this
there or
ridge
what?
now. Yeah, I think they are. They've all run to that compound.
All of them.
Well, there's only 3 up, right? We flushed one.
Need to go back and get my car though.
Yeah, I'm just going to go back for that chicken if you want to hold.
There's a bike. There's a bike here. Do you want to grab that so they don't steal it?
Yep. Pins them there. Might just collapse up onto the boys now. Church.
Jump over to this fight. Pickles now on point. Dinner box. FM need a good game. They've lost 1 to Lozzie. Pickles here. Dinner box. Ricketts nades him. Ricketts trying to move on in. Dinner box just in the corner. Nade goes out. Ricketts. Ricketts gets the knock. Good spray onto him through the metal bars. Almost save him. Dinner box will go. Flashbangs with 2. Delve gets a knock on the Valor as Valor tries to take the bike. Does now. Only 1 left for FM. Gonna want to hold up. Shift about to come in. Light you up. Dead center of zone in D&B. They're just gonna want to hold that. The res will come out onto Valor. Brosie's out wide. And the shift onto Flashbangs. Flashbangs will be very happy. They've won and pushed Boatyard. Won the fight. 2 points. And the zone has shifted onto them. Sick. Still surviving for space. Janitors just trying to drive on by. Me daddy now. They'll be the next ones to have a look at him. As he just continues. Light you up. In D&B. They'll be able to hold here for a little while. Exploded move quick. Which is great for him and the rest of his team. The rest of his team's going to need to go ASAP to help him. He's going to have Brosies coming right on in. That was all. Bit of a failed silent roll there, I think. Oh, goes down to flap. Now for Omega, just get picked apart. I would have recommended take cars out of Yaz. The zone grenade will go out. The flush will come in before that grenade even goes off. Now, Ram Ranch. Great shots. Halsey gets Tristan. Smokes will go out. Lick my dot. They should recognize that. Oakley on the Merciless. Merciless goes. Jims get one. A lot of movement going on here. Me Daddy just trying to get in. Impulse driving back away. Flashbangs hold for now. Lick my dot with a knock on the Elzor. Gotta be careful, he's gonna get knocked if he's... Delve will go out. Hatchie takes out Triple M on his own. All out of the car. Rage and Spray is now coming in on this edge also. Brosies. Flap. Are they going to straighten up? Muddy Paws. Straightens on up. Oakley and the boys. Gym Services. Just absolutely causing havoc on everyone's rotate. The bots just get caught out. Start you up. Lighting everyone up as they drive on by. Stick still surviving for Space Janitors. It's just done circles around the map. Pickles can't get it done with the MK14 there. Shifts back away a little bit. Joshy. Red shots for Qual now. Flashbangs just can't land those final shots. And well, someone stacked their bike. Das gets it's a knock. Damn, she just in with flashbangs at the moment. This is going to get very hard to play. Rosies go out in 11th place. Superman catches out. He doesn't catch out. Apollo gets him. Killjoy. He'll be rezzed. Smoke will need to go out. Rez will come in safely at distance, I would assume. Apollo getting it done. Saving Killjoy. We'll get the res. Bots down to 1. Team service. Driving by. Impulse now having a look. Safe res below them. UeV needs to be rezzed. Bundy is going out. Little Hope knocked. Need. We'll get Bundy. Triluminous drives in. Safe res. Just in a dip here. Not going to be able to peek. Little Hope will bleed out. Zone starting to move on in. Flashbang's in a great position. Ram Ranch, great position. Me Daddy in a good position, but kind of stuck. Gym Services been popping off a little bit. Hatchie sees Optimus. Safe res now. They get position. Pickles. Cody gets Optimus. Optimus goes. Light you up down to 1. Damn, she's just here hiding. Ball now. Pickles gets 1. Everyone trying to get position here. Shift. Goes. Boatyard is still Semi in. Light you up in trouble. Hatchy gets to try it. Eight kills for Jims. Scoob gets Pickles. Qual gets Damchi in the house. Ricketts sees him. Seen him in the window. Aussie. Gonna just go for the res. I would molly the house. Keep him out. You don't have long. Zone's gonna about to start to move. Pickles done well. Ricketts just looking to hold. Oakley pushing across. Ram Ranch, good spot. Rez will come in. Apollo gets Jody. Pushing around. Scoob and Balkan left. Balkan sees him. Apollo goes out. Light you up out in ninth. Balkan done well there. Great timing on the peak. Oakley looking to push. He's falling back. Me daddy trapped now. Nade out. A bit too far. Daz gets Valor. That would tell Flashbangs that Daz is now behind them. Gamchi just going to look to move late with the blue. Shift comes in. Rage and Spray is still up here. 3 kills for them. Cortina, Mortal, Muddy Paws, and Jory. Got a bit of work to do here to get a spot in zone. Oakley laying down some damage there. Moist Feminist. Some shots in there. Ricketts will get Jamshi. Jamshi will go out. Pickles now on point. Does. Close. Lozzie taking some shots. Get some damage out. Nade goes out. Daz will fall back off the nade. Move into the warehouse. Pickles, gotta be careful. Angle's a bit open to the warehouse. Pickles will go down. Be flushed out. Ricketts. Ricketts will finish it off. Be able to get the res onto Lozzie as well. That res will come on in. Me daddy move towards zone. Krusty, Tupac, Mustard. Exploded Chicken gets Immortal. A lot of work to do now. Me daddy in the open. Exploded Chicken. Oakley will steal that one with the MK14. That is not a gun you want in that kid's hands. Gym services only team with 4 up now. Me daddy choose to move. Halsey gonna have vision. Halsey, great spray. Gets one. Gets a headshot. Can't get the second, but will secure the kill. Great work by Halsey there. 2 points for Halsey, 2 for Chicken, 1 for Dutch. 5 on the board. For Ram Ranch now. Flashbangs just going to move in slowly in behind Ram Ranch here. They can take this dip and play high point. Hatchy taken out. Krusty. Ram Ranch think no one's behind them. Vulcan unloading. Smokes up for Oakley and Jims. Hatchy. Chicken now. Chicken could very well get caught out here if he's not careful. Aussie and Ricketts are in. They just want to play slow. Play this slow. Play this slow. They push. Chicken. They get two. Two for Lozzie and Ricketts. Lozzie will get knocked. Ricketts will have time to get the res. Jim Services finish off Me Daddy. We're down to 4. Jim's, Ram Ranch, Flashbangs, Safe Res. 2 knocks on 2 Ram Ranch. 1 knock on a Jim's. That will get it. Jim's will be 4 strong. Prime position to win. 2 for Safe Res. 2 for Flashbangs. Meds will come on out. Reses will start to come on out. Hatchie has moved to point. Shift about to come in. Phase 7. Phase 7 shift. Centers up. Pulls a little bit west. But basically centers up. Ricketts now having a look towards... Sees the head. Balkan. Balkan lands the shot. Gonna have to med from that. Lozzie getting some shots off there. Lands a little bit of damage. Got the smokes to support the team. Hatchie. Hatchie. Can't get the last shot. Oakley gets the ballsy. Exploded goes. Dutch still alive. Just kicking on there. Ricketts gets Dutch out. Flashbangs into 3rd. Top 3, I should say. Lozzie pushing. Goes out to Balkan. Down to 2. 2v4. Hatchie, Oakley on point. Flashes come out. Jim Services, 14 kills. This is a huge game for them. They'll want to get it. Rough week 1. Brought it back a little bit. Week 2. Oakley, great spray. Shoots the dirt. Balkan goes out. Hatchie finishes that off. Jim Services get the win. Game number 2. 16 kills. 26-point game for them. They needed that. They'll be happy to jump back up the leaderboard with that win. That's been game 2. We'll be right back with game number 3.
I'm beginning to get glimpses of what is called real life. He says meaning misfortune. I'm beginning to get glimpses of what is called real life. He says meaning misfortune. I'm beginning to get glimpses of what is called real life. He says meaning misfortune. I'm beginning to get glimpses of what is
Alright, guys. While we get into the lobby, I'm going to jump in and have a talk to Jim's. Gym services. Big
Hello,
win.
Clouds.
Big win.
Yeah, big
I was
first win
telling
of the
them what to
season,
do.
bro.
I was telling them what to do, Clouds.
Lies.
The whole time I was telling them, and they
Hey, bro,
listened, and
we
that's
only
why
moved
they
100
won.
meters for the whole game.
I know. I only moved 100 meters for the game. I only moved 100
Yeah.
meters.
First win of the season, Clouds. Let's go.
Yeah, first win, big win. You
Yeah.
guys obviously looking to bounce back
Oh, hopefully.
from
Hopefully.
rough week one.
watch us on this one, bro.
Oh, gee.
Will do.
Oh,
Wait, are we on stream right now?
dunno.
Yes, yeah, you should be. Yeah, but
Hello,
yeah,
guys.
so
Hi, everyone.
Big-
Hi, I'm
Hi.
nervous.
big win. Rough week one, bounced back a little bit week two. So I assume you guys are really looking to put a stomping on this week.
Oh, hopefully.
Oh, is this an interview, Clouds?
Yeah, pretty much.
I thought you were just coming in for a friendly g'day.
I'm a bit nervous. It's
The
like a job
the winners interview. I like to thank Achilles.
So I can work
Um,
under
I like to
pressure.
thank Hutchie.
All right.
I'd like to thank my mom.
We'd just like to thank my seed
I'm thanking all my haters.
for
Ah.
taking us the way.
Oh, boys,
Alright,
good,
tell Funky to
good-
get the hell out of our
good
our
luck.
lobby.
and we'll see you in the next game, boys.
Ah,
Bye, Clouds.
see you, Clouds.
See you, mate.
All right, and the boys ruined it. We have a special guest coming in for the rest of the evening. Funky AU is joining us. Funky, how are you going, mate?
Good, brother. How are you? And how are the games going tonight?
Very good, very good. The games have been brilliant tonight. Absolutely
That's-
brilliant.
Excellent, man. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to getting back into a bit of tier 3 action.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to having you back. It's always good to have someone to bounce off, so should be good. So we've had Gym Services just won map number 2 with a big win of 14 kills.
Ooh. Very nice.
And Safe Res had a big win with 10 or 11 kills in map 1.
I like it.
now-
It's a good start to the night. Good start to the night. Where are we up to now? What map are we? What maps have we got to come?
We got Vikendi, Tago, and then 2 Miramars to finish off.
Beautiful.
Should be good. As we are about to jump on into the lobby.
Who's standing out for you tonight, Clouds? Player wise, I suppose.
Player wise at the moment, it's got to be Hatchie for gyms. The gyms,
Oh yes.
gyms, probably one of the picks to be top all season.
Mm.
And they had a rough week one. Rough week one. Kind of started to kick off in week 2, but struggled a bit. And then this week, they have absolutely turned it on for everyone. The whole team has come alive, it would seem. And then I look at teams. FM seem to be really pushing the fights tonight. They've got a big job to do. They've had 2 very, very rough weeks, so they're really looking to push fight. They've been looking to push fights in both games, and it's paid off, but it has cost them a bit as well. Who else? DBZ were our top coming into this week on 100 points. They do very well. Bit of rough game 1 and 2, but we should see them bounce back. And Safe Res are another team tonight that have and the last 2 weeks have really pushed and shown that they're developing as a team, which has been great to see.
Certainly is. I haven't seen a Safe Res name about for a while, so it's good to see that name back around again. Yeah, that's great to see.
Yep. Who else? We have Ricketts, my ex-teammate. He's subbing in tonight for Flashbangs. It's good to see him back from a bit of a hiatus. He's a a very good player back in his day, but obviously brushing off the cobwebs. So we'll see as the plane takes off. This flight path is not going to be friendly for a lot of teams. Teams that go train station, Lavini, and out towards that East Coast funky are going to struggle here. And
They certainly are. Yeah, Cosmodrome's popular for as a drop spot as well. Observatory, at least Observatory is reachable. Cosmodrome's going to be a bit of a stretch, but Lavini's sort of right on the edge. I think if teams are still keen to loot there, they will grab cars and they will still push out that far. But I think, yeah, I think pushing as far as Villa, I don't think we're going to reach that far tonight.
definitely not, as we're already seeing the hot drops come in. Aunt Me Daddy and Safe Res are all, they're going to play in Dino Land together by the look of things. Yeah. Safe Res, another team that have been doing really well. Aunt Me Daddy started really well. That they were the kings of making it to late game, but their team fighting let them down a lot. They're gonna land either side of the wall here. I don't think we'll see an initial fight. The fight may be something they build into once they get a bit of loot. As we wait for this circle to pop, we have another hot drop down here. A couple down here in Winery, Light You Up, and Rage and Sprays. Rage and Sprays are another team. They're a bit of an underdog. They do really well, and they just get caught out towards the end sometimes. And then Bots and Gyms. Oh, this fight's kicking off already. More feminist onto mid.
Yeah, I feel like this one looks like it will kick off. These players are all sort of intertwined within this compound. So, I mean, they pretty well have to fight to take this. It's going to be difficult for a couple of those players in the middle there, like even Oakley's pretty well pinned in there. So there's going to be some players go down here for sure.
Yeah, we're going to see Oakley actually on the roof with the P92. And he's been seen. He's going to need his team to support him majorly here. Hatchie, though, not far away. Dangerous player to engage with a gunfight with. Hatchie now.
Having Hatchie that close is a pretty big bonus. He's, amazing player, Hatchie. Overpowered in this lobby, that's for sure.
Yes, he is. Just fresh out of the round of 16 of the Rumble. Damn, she gets a knock on a gyro here. That is not the start that Jim's wanted. Moist Feminist returns the knock. Milto knocks his own teammate. Oh, no. Oh, no. Funky.
Is Mick carrying anything other than a machete coming across there? He didn't look to have much. I mean, I'm sure he's got a gun, but...
No, he only had the machete. He throws the machete, goes down to Moist, though. Oh, no. Bots. They had it, and it's all falling apart. Oakley comes in with the P92 and finishes off Bots. Gym Services starting where they left off in game number 2 with 4 points and 4 up.
Dino Land starting to kick off as well. We thought they might go their separate ways, but looks as though they are starting to get active there as Not Krusty has gone down. So, Safe Res on the move here as Jewish Warrior is doing some work. Another knock there, and it looks as though Safe Res are going to close in here and probably finish off Uncle Daddy's pretty quick now, I think, Clouds, as they push in from all angles, and they are just deleted. Easy as that. Safer is not backing off at all, taking care of Dino Land. 2 kills each there for Jody and to the all-Jewish Warrior.
Yes.
Good start.
Yeah, good start. Safe Res, they're looking like they're going to have a strong night tonight. And I think just our last fight down here at Winery has kicked off too. Optimus gone down for Light You Up. Jory gone down for Rage and Sprays. But Optimus just gets mollied on out there. Blue Zone Grenade goes out. Delta is caught. Delta and Killjoy caught here in the hedges. Not going to be able to really trade each other from this position, I don't think. As Katina gets Try Luminous. It's falling apart here for Light You Up, Funky. They're not going to be able to do much more, I don't think.
And not by the look of it, but Jory, I think, is about to go down. Cortina tried to get across there as Apollo and Killjoy might just be backing off this fight now. They should be. They've got some good areas to loot through here to grab some quick loot. But by the looks of it, Raging Sprays still have 3 up. So, Light You Up might be a good move to back off this fight. 2 kills there for Raging Sprays. So, it does look in the background there. Apollo, Delta, and Killjoy are backing off. Killjoy hasn't left just yet. Looking for a cheeky one. Maybe just trying to cover Apollo Delta, who's backed off and maybe looking for some loot. We'll keep an eye on them. But this zone, she's a long way north. These guys have got some distance to cover to get all the way back up towards Observatory.
Yeah, they have a long way to go there. As we see, Space Janitors have got out early and they've taken Observatory early. FM looking to try and catch some of the Brosies on the rotate. Now, Brosies are an interesting team. Brazilian boys living in Os. We joined their lobby the other week, and they were speaking in Portuguese, and I couldn't understand a word, Funky. It wasn't... there we go, Light You Up, get caught out too. And they go out. Yeah, they... very impressive. They do fairly well in the lobby. I think it's their first time all playing together. But
Cool.
very interesting. Even just to listen, just the different sort of comms. Yeah, it's really cool to see, and it's cool to see them getting involved in the Hardshift as we just start to see all these teams shift from the south into zone.
Got Jim's on the emergency pickup there. They just went over a nice 2-2 split from Ram Ranch. I like that little 2-2 split. They're close enough to be able to support each other, but far enough away that if the zone goes, one way or the other, they can still extend across the other two. But Jim's now dropping straight towards Observatory. Have to be careful. They're not going to drop straight on the head of someone, but looks as though they are going to head a little bit away towards the cable car station. So I'll land out there, maybe get some info towards Observatory and just see if they spot out the Space Janitors there. Most other teams are on the rotate. Just that one last team still stuck down at Winery, but they won't be too far away as the shots do come out from Gym Services. They do spot out the Space Janitors. All having a bit of a look long range at the moment. Just some long range sniping for the moment until this zone pushes in closer. Just under 2 minutes away from phase 2 now.
Yeah, Oakley just getting really close to landing those headshots. Obviously the knock's not going to eventuate to anything, as DBZ have got a knock on a Big Blab live here off to the west on the hill, and Triple M have just left him, and Joshy's going to come in and secure that point. And Poem now has been caught out. Yeah, Poem now has been caught out as well. DBZ have just been gifted a couple of kills here. Guys getting caught on the rotate. The rest of Team Victory are coming in now on the northwest. As we start to see a lot of teams move in. Maybe not a lot of scouting done here, Funky. They're just driving into each other. We could see a few more teams go out really quickly here. Impulse moving up on the ice. FM fairly secured in their compound. And this whole southeast side of the circle has just been left. As it's all kicking off now. Victory driving into Triple M. Do we see some seat swaps? Squidlips crashes into a rock. He's going to have spray, but eventuate from nothing. Pops Revenge. Oz FPV. Oz lands a headshot. Joey T. He pays for it. Triple M. Squidlips trying to get away here. Squidlips will get away with his life. And DBZ will finish off one kill from Triple M. And we see
Dribbling
Shift come in.
certainly in the thick of it there as well. In the thick of it, I mean there, Clouds. But yeah, that's a big shift way up towards Observatory. So looks as though Space Janitors and Gyms are perfectly set up for this one. As I was saying, that Ram Ranch had a nice 2-2 split, but their 2-2 split are both going to have to move now, and they certainly can. There's heaps of room. Like you said, so much space out on the east, and even just the south of the north of the Observatory. There's a lot of space around there. And can you imagine end game in Observatory? That would be some good viewing.
Yeah, that would be chaotic. We live for those chaotic finishes here in Tier 3. We've had a couple. I'd love to see one right in Observatory, even on the hill. The hills on this map really don't favour if you've got top position up. Like if you're high, these hills are... You don't necessarily have the advantage. A lot of the time it's the people lower have the advantage on you, so it'll be interesting to see how it plays with the hill over Observatory there. I don't think it will be an advantage spot, and Gyms will, as we can see, Gyms have already moved from it and gone to a 2-1-1 split, as Ram Ranch now unload onto Safe Res as they rotate through. Scoob's going to go out. The rest of Safe Res will just get away there.
Yeah, I was watching them come in there, Clouds, and Safe Res pretty much just headed straight in. And like you mentioned a little bit only a few minutes ago, not a lot of scouting some of the time here, which I mean you can get in Tier 3. I mean that's how we learn, but I think maybe a few of these teams, instead of just heading straight into the compound, just need to pull up short. They just need to take a moment, really. Pull up short, just hit up a hill, even if it's a little bit open, even if you pull up for a half a minute, have a quick look, then make your push in onto a compound. It's just, you just got to sort of pause, not get overexcited, not get panicked, take a bit of time, sort out, try and spot out your locations, gain some info. That's all it takes. Just takes a little bit of practice, and you get that sort of thing down.
Yeah.
It looks as though Raging Sprays are also going to take up residence with Space Janitors. So that's a couple of teams now in Observatory.
Yeah, a couple of teams in Observatory. Flashbangs have driven straight into Gyms on the outskirts of Observatory. On the scouting thing, when I was playing, I used to like to use the leapfrog technique. So one person scouts somewhere, the other three leap. And the other three will pick the next point to scout, and so on. And that's, you see a lot of it in Tier 2 and the higher tiers. And some of these teams in this lobby, if they can adapt to that scouting, they'll find their game will change a lot. As we see Shift about to come in here. But yeah, they'll find their game really expands if they can start to get that scouting, I guess you would say, under control, or just get it going so they can, yeah, not die on rotate so much, because dying on rotate is inevitably what costs you a lot in a lobby like this.
Absolutely, yeah, and that's a hard shift away. It's come completely the opposite direction. So Ram Ranch, the shift away from them actually hasn't been that bad, because now it's come back to them. But yeah, spot on there, Clouds. I mean, if you do get these rotates down and you get a bit more info, but that can save you. That could save you one of your teammates going down, every game. If you're not scouting as best, as best as you can, you could lose a player every game just through sort of not gaining the info you could easily gain. But like you said, they're leapfrogging. That really is a good way of doing it. You send one person out, get that info, and the rest of the team can just, at least then they can keep on the move. Like, they can keep looting while you're out there moving and scouting. And as soon as they're finished, they can just, leapfrog straight past. So that is a good way of doing it.
Yeah, as we see Squid Lips here, he's just going to catch one of the bros. He's out. He might be in a one and done. He might want to try and, molly out. Caught out here. Unfortunately, he's not able to do that. He won't even secure the kill. That is unfortunate. He was in a bit of a one and done situation. He left by his team. His team, as we said about the rotate, starting on rotate, they take it out on rotate. Not really. Everyone's kind of got a place to live here in this zone at the moment. Impulse I expect Impulse here. The guys, UeV, Little Hope, Ocean Grove, and Bundy Reaper will look to hold the brosies out here now that they know they're there. Hatchy, though, from the distance, kind of helping the brosies there. Shot onto UeV. Going to make him have to fall back.
I'd like to see Hatchy's damage at the end of some of these games. He'd have to be farming. He might not be picking up the kills, but I'm sure he's picking up damage. And there's still plenty of room here as this blue zone comes in. But right now, Gym Services still hanging on to this rooftop for as long as they can, and they'll be able to pick some more damage up here as there's still teams wrapping around on that north side. Triple M have pushed even wider, and Impulse picking on them as much as possible, getting some help from the brosies, like you said. So Triple M they've possibly put themselves in an even worse position here. They're going to be gate caps here by Impulses. Bundy Reaper is going to push across with the help of UF to try and finish these guys off. The utility is going to come out as that blue zone comes through. That's going to start having an impact as well. This blue zone are about to hit phase 4, so that's going to start chunking on those guys from Triple M. They've lost their vehicle. They're out on foot, but the only thing saving them is that Impulse know that they need to move as well, as that zone has gone away. We've started to centre up towards Observatory. We still might get the Observatory finish here.
I hope we do. Snow actually had the chance to get in on this ridge here and save his team, but I think Bundy Reaper here is going to push in. He's going to be able to catch them out. He sees Joey. Joey running. Joey's seen him though. Bundy hasn't seen him because of the ghillie. Joey will get Bundy. Bundy will... He will survive for now. Major about to go out. Ocean Grove just supporting his team. UeV gets the knock with a nade. Little Hope. We'll get the flush. UeV will get the revive, and Triple M will be down to just Snow as DBZ have driven on to flashbangs here. Funky, just Lozzie left for the flashbangs. Ricketts knocked.
Yeah, Lozzie trying to survive under the bridge there. DBC doing some work. Trying to get rid of Lozzie. Loz does well. There's 4 of them there. Lozzie, I don't think he's long for this world. They send 3 down and find Lozzie finish off quite easily. Just outside a zone. They can work their way along the edge of the water here. And probably can really sneak up to the edge of the observatory if they need to. They do have to be careful. The shots coming in from Fresh Meat. Got a full squad up there at the moment. Looking across underneath the bridge. They've got plenty of cover there, but they are still just outside a zone. Just not sure what vehicles they do have down there exactly, though.
I've lost all their vehicles now. Their only vehicle was just taken out by FM with Fresh Meat. As we see, everyone starting to push in now. Jeebus gets a knock on the Delve. He'll secure the point now. Space Janitors starting to get active now. They've been here since phase 1. And now, yeah, they're starting to get active with the shift going back hard onto them. Alpha Omega have lost 2 on their rotate in. Gym Services have just taken the hill directly east of Observatory now to keep in zone. And then we still have Ram Ranch and Safe Res down in the south, very south side of the zone. Space Janitors are just picking on everyone at this point. They have eyes on everything. Elder will get a knock onto Ocean Grove. You have gone down to Drifter just before that. Little Hope, the only one left. Sick will get the flush onto Ocean Grove as FM and DBZ now kick off too. It's all kicking off here, Funky, as it shifts away.
It does shift away. I really thought Ram Ranch were out of favour when that zone shifted away from him in about phase 2, but it just keeps coming back towards them. So they haven't been too bad. They haven't seen a lot of action. I mean, Safers did run into them. They picked up a kill there, but they haven't seen much yet. There are so many crates out in this zone. There is loot for more for these players. But the teams in the observatory, they could get caught out in the end here. If this shifts away, there's going to be a bunch of players trying to escape the observatory and could just get farmed by the players and teams outside. Especially like Jims, who have got 9 kills. Now looting through all that good stuff as Impulse do go out. As DBZ work their way up to 5 kills now. But they too need to shift across into this zone.
Yeah, DBC, they get unlucky there. They think they finally get a car and it ends up blowing up in the battle they have there with the Impulse. This zone shift has going to make it very hard for these teams now to get out of Cosmodrome. You've got FM on one side holding the hill, and Gym Services have now moved to the other hill on the eastern side to just block anyone from really getting out of that observatory. Rage and Sprays take some shots at Gyro there. But this spread by Gyms, very impressive. 9 kills for Gyms already. I feel like that's they started off with 4 early, and they've just kind of picked them off as they've gone now. And I don't want to call it too early, Funky, but I think Gyms here have put themselves in a great spot to win the game. As we see Valor with the Groza off the drop there, finish off DBZ, absolutely decimate DBZ, and just like that, DBZ are gone. Ram Ranch have 4 kills, and FM are locking horns with Space Janitors.
Space Janitors have come out of the observatory, absolutely demolishing Fresh Meat there. Space Janitors came out very aggressive. 3 from Fresh Meat went down within seconds of each other. It was only Rez left up there, and even he's gone down in the end. So Space Janitors get out there, they clean up. There's still a solo kicking around. Licky Madot is still in the observatory and could be a little bit of a thorn in the side of Space Janitors. They've got to be careful here, working their way out, because Licky Madot will have to move at some point. And as a solo, you're going to be pretty disappointed if you don't take at least one person with you. You can be sure. There you go. Licky Madot gets it going. And there it is. You have to make sure of those flushes when you are a solo. And Spray comes in, almost gets taken down. 3 hit points. Blue Zone has pulled up right there. As the rest of Space Janitors now looking to get some revenge. Blue Zone grenade comes in.
Oh, it's the Blue Zone grenades confused him. He's in the blue. Oh, no.
Oh, it's a tiny spot in the corner he might have been able to sneak into. That has... anyway, they lost 1 Space Janitors. Licky Madot did pick up a point there. They move on to 8 kills of Space Janitors, but they're down to 3 now. And like you said, Gym Services in a pretty good position still.
Yeah, Jim's in a good position. I would like to see them come across and take the hill, but I think they're actually too late here as Ram Ranch are continuing with the 2-2 split, I guess you would say, holding the southern hill and then pushing to the bottom of this hill in the north. But they're going to have the Space Janitors pushing out now as they have the cover from the east to push the west. Halsey going to have a big job on his hands. He's going to have to at least deal with 2 of Space Janitors here. Possibly all 3 as they push across. Valor off in the... Valor's going to be seen. Great knock there by Drifter.
Space Janitors doing well. Just third-parting this one from a distance there as Safer is coming in on the backside, getting the attention of Ram Ranch, but Space Janitors managing to pick up 1 off of that one as well. So Safers have made the shift across the road. Gym Services, that looks in the distance, they've managed to get 1, now 2 across. It really was actually pretty flat where where Gym Services were, but they're looking to get across the road now and take the fight to these teams. Come out on top.
Yeah, Cortina there gets a nice spray onto Drifter and the knock. Jeebus going to have to come across here to try and get the res onto that, but Cortina just pinned now. Oakley from Gym Services. He's looking for the kill here. sees Immortal in the background. Great spray from Hatchie to get that one. Hopefully we'll get Cortina, Raging Sprayers out in 5th place. We're down to 4. Funky, Jim's, Safe Res, Ram Ranch, and the Space Janitors.
And at the moment, 3 of those teams are pulling each other apart, and Gym Services are just managing to third party this. Safe Res are caught up trying to fight with Ram Ranch, who are only down to 1. Exploded Chickens proning it up in a bush, but Space Janitors and Safe Res are fighting on the other side of that hill. That's given Gym Services the chance to cross the road. They can pretty much come in now. Potentially wrap around. There's another knock from Gyro onto Safe Res. That's going to lessen their numbers. That gets finished off. Stolen away by the Space Janitors. This is all good. This is all good for Gyms as they are pushing in behind Space Janitors as Jeebus goes down now. Only leaves 1 up for them. Ram Rancher have also got the solo, and Safe Res have 2. Problem for Safe Res is they're outside of zone, and they've got to push through a bit of open air to be able to even get across into any sort of cover.
Yeah, as Gyms now just look like they're going to collapse onto Jeebus will go out. He doesn't quite get the flush. That's unfortunate. That's a point lost for Gyms there. Sick. This is pushed right up here. Balkan going to be seen. Sick needs to land the spray. Gets the spray. He'll get one. He's not careful, he gets stolen. No, he gets that one. Sick now. Alone. He's been seen. Hatchie absolutely annihilates him with MG3. And we are just down to... Who's alive? Ram Rage. Oh, chicken in the bush. Exploded chicken just in the bush. I don't think he's very long for this world, Funky. It's going to be another Gym Services win, and they look like they'll go out with 1 extra kill from last game.
Hachi is dialed in on that bush. I think he must have spotted him out as well. That's, yep, flashes come out. Are they going to try and, Moist Feminine spoils it. Getting the gun out. They could have thrown some pans or something in there to get rid of him. Hachi even put out an MG3 at the end, but 15 kill chicken dinner to Gym Service. That's a big win right there.
Absolutely massive win. Well played by Ram Ranch to get second. They didn't see a lot of action, but they had a lot of rotating to do as they just kept coming in with the edge of the circle. Space Janitors held Observatory for 5 shifts and they get 3rd place. Not a bad effort by them either. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back with our next game. All right, everyone, welcome back to Hardshift Season 2, Week 3. We're on to Tago. Joining me again, Funky. Looking forward to
Hey,
Tago,
hey.
mate.
Yeah, absolutely. It's for, I suppose there's even a few top tier players that are still sort of working Tago out a little bit and getting it sort of down pat. So if you think, there's still some top tier players doing that, then there's definitely quite a few tier 3 players just working this one out. Just more so how it plays in comp settings rather than just, your regular MM games. It's comp certainly is a different dynamic here. Rotates are going to be different. So certainly a few of these players still trying to work out the best rotates here. And again, we keep reiterating it. We talk about the scouting, and that's certainly one of the things on this map you do need to look at. You do need to pull up on, the tops of these hills sometimes, check out the compounds below rather than just, full send it in. So we'll be looking for the teams that sort of do that better because, like we said last game, you do that and it could save you, a player, a match. It'll keep one person alive, which in turn will bring you more kills. And over time, that's gonna add up. You will pick up more wins. So, that's only one aspect of your gameplay, but it's these things, that you work on here in tier 3. And that's what these are the things that you get down. And these are things that will push you up into tier 2 and beyond.
Yep, 100% that is right. Now, I don't know if you remember, Funky, but last time when you casted with me, we had a little zone, and I very much enjoy the chaos of a crazy zone. Now, I would love to see that zone replay. We had 40% of the zone was playable, the rest was unplayable.
Yep.
So if we see something like that in this game, I'm going to be very, very happy. We're going to see a few hot drops, flashbangs and brosies into Himu Sa, Light You Up, and Ram Ranch into Godok. And I think that's about it, really.
Yeah, it's certainly going to kick off. This is another thing. I mean, I'm not sure. I guess they're just trying to stamp their authority here a little bit, and it might even out before the night is out. I don't know. I mean, it'll be completely different on Miramar, but we could still see those hot drops. But at the moment, this zone goes south of the river, and I'll tell you what, that is a fair chunk of water still in that. It's very similar to last week, except the other side of the map.
Yeah, I know. I'm very happy about that. There's not much to play. This is going to get wild. This is going to be great. As we see Brosies and Flashbangs start to trade some shots up in Hemosar. Lozzie with the Dragonov, just trying to have a look and see. She can hear the shots, but they're not really peaking her angles at the moment. Ricketts trading a few shots here with a K9. Not really able to get all the loot these teams probably would want off. They got enough to fight, though. As we see Flashbangs start to try and consolidate together. Brosie's still fairly spread out here, Funky. And
they've got a bit of a line set up, I reckon. Just did a bit of a standoff here, sort of across the courtyard. If someone can wrap around and open the angle up, that'll be a real advantage. And that's a good start there from Pickles, getting that first knock on that southern flank. I think two players there, Pickles and Flap 4 BR, were both had the same idea of trying to get a bit of a flank on. Open on the outsides, but Pickles has done well, open it up, and now that's really created something. The rest of the teammate have managed to come in behind and put those down, but the sprays are traded there as Elf goes down, gets confirmed. That'll leave an opportunity for Pickles to get back into the fight as the Brosies now have to react. They've got players on both sides of them here. The revive will come off onto Ricketts just there. So all four up. Pickles still going. Another knock there. Loz reacts straight away, getting straight across onto the fight. Nice aggressive move from Lozzie here, trying to finish off. He goes down, though. Pickles goes down. That's even things up. It's 2-2 up now. Ricketts and Qual working together here. They need to change these numbers back into their favour. Ricketts needs a knock here. Still 2v2. Standoff here. There's two players bleeding out very close together here. Airburst grenade from Ricketts. That was nearly in his own face. He is hurting from that. He goes down. That only leaves Qual up. And the Brosies are going to get a revive out of that. They should be flushing Lozzie there. That leaves that play. Giving off information. Qual makes a move across the courtyard. That's dangerous. Spotted out. They know where Qual is. Lozzie does get finished off finally. Ricketts needs to be finished. They're going to push across now. And I don't think Qual is going to be around much longer. Hopefully M249 out can really rip with that. They're going to push around from every angle. Somehow. They're going to push in together. There we go. Flashbangs finally go. They had a nice early move, the Flashbangs. That was a really good start from Pickles, but they couldn't capitalise on it. And we lose a team. We're down to 14.
Yeah, we're down 14. We just lost another team in Umpy Daddy, rotated into the bots, and the bots absolutely just decimated Umpy Daddy there. Fairly unfortunate for them. As we see teams start to move, Impulse, sorry, they've taken Hosan. Rage and Sprayers have taken up residency in the school. Fairly center, I guess. There's not really a center. The center of this zone is water. Gym services coming on in on the E drop here. There is not much to really play in this phase 1 here, Funky. I can't. I can see, unless this shifts back to Hosan and we get a city finish in Hosan, I can't see this game going all the way to phase 8, phase 9 with the amount of playable that is actually in here.
Yeah, I don't mind that compound, or the T-junction south of Hosan. That's certainly one that teams should be looking for, considering this eventually is going to come away from the water. If it doesn't come away in phase 2, that eventual phase 4 shift, I think, will still end up that direction. So that's the T-junction that we saw on the map. It's prime real estate. They've got to be careful here. I thought they might have jumped or landed a little bit further away from the coast, but they have pushed right out. Hosan Prison is open. It's been looted, but it's certainly open, and now Oakley is spread from the rest of his team as Balkan Warrior tries to rip some shots there with the SKS. They can't land any. So gym services, they're on the ground. Just a matter of picking up some vehicles, and you saw them pick up one. Another one would be quite handy as we count down. 3 minutes until phase 2. Still a few teams to come into this zone as well.
Yeah, a couple of teams just fighting on their rotates here. I'm not a fan of fighting on the rotate, Funky. I've never been as a player. I would rather rotate in front, find a position that I can hold, and then take the fight. So fighting on rotate, it never goes well for anyone. Either team really. They'll lose 1 or 2 out of cars, seat swaps, you crash, you get sprayed down. As the E-drop is not paying off for Ram Ranch, Halsey gets sprayed on out of the sky. Exploded Chicken taking some damage in the sky. Scoob with a bolty, very dangerous. Scoob lands a huge bolty shot on an Exploded Chicken, and he will just fall and become fertilizer for the earth. He is... Yeah, that's a shot from Scoob there. That's a huge one, Funky.
That is a big shot from Scoob there. I'm hoping Scoob will go back and clip that one. It's Ram Ranch. You called it. They're decimated. They are 2 players on the ground now. That is a lot of damage going out from players coming down through off the parachute drop there. And Safer is still looking to get the damage out. Not a bad hold from them. As in the distance, gym services are starting to rotate. Just catching up with each other there. Oakley has managed to pick up a vehicle and got down to Hatchie. So small 2-2 split for them. We're very interested to see where this phase 2 zone goes as more teams start to come into the zone. They've managed to pretty well keep their distance from each other. You just spoke about fighting on the rotate. There are some shots going out, but nothing real heavy happening. A couple of teams in crossing the bridge, but managing to keep their distance. Still plenty of room for teams to push in towards centre zone as well. And looks as though not too far from Impulse. Impulse have pushed in onto that junction I was talking about. They've come down from Hosan, so we'll see if that's a good move when this next zone pops. We'll see if it goes back towards Hosan or it does push to the water. That'll be, I can't wait to see that one.
Yeah, I definitely. It doesn't have to rotate away from anything for another 2 shifts. I feel like this shift's. There's been so much action. I feel like this shift has taken too long to come on in, but we're a couple of seconds away, 20 seconds now away from shift. Team victory. I like their position too. I would have liked that. They must have lost one early. Poland's gone out early, unfortunately. I'd have liked to see them do a 2-2 split on those 2 compounds and just the 2 play to leave. As we see the shifts funky, there's still a lot of water in that zone. It's about 50-50 split, maybe a 60-40 land to water. This is gonna be I think, what's the saying, a fast game's a good game. I think that's what we're gonna see here, mate. There's not much to play now. There is a lot of flat land in this area. Obviously, teams could share school a little bit.
Certainly, school could be shared. You could definitely stuff a few teams in the school there. It's going to be busy down to the south as well. The prison will come into play from those teams coming in the north. We see some shots going out on the rotate there. Looks as though the Light You Up team, they did manage to pick up one off the Brosies. So might have been 2 even. Or did they lose that one in that early fight?
It was one.
Was 1. Anyway, they're down to the 2 now. They've picked up those 4 early kills, but they're now down to the 2 players. They're still taking shots from Light You Up. Let's try Luminous. Tries to spray them down. They're going to try and follow them in. So teams still coming from that north side. Still 2 other teams to come in as Killjoy comes in now. Just inside zone. Not too far from the prison. They can flex across there if they really need to. But yeah, we are running out of space here. The next one could still have water involved with it as well. So, yeah, Impulse in good position. They made a good move coming away from Hosan, but they are still on the edge of the zone because this one did shift a long way away. Straight out towards the water it went, but now they've got very close company as well. Alpha Omega pushing in there. They've already lost the mark. And Utility back and forth as Ocean Grove goes down to the mini. Dizzy Diz got lost out in the field off there in the background. Utility coming out. Alpha Omega looking to really push this. More Utility coming out. There's a blue zone grenade going out, but that's doing a hell of a lot of nothing because it's in no man's land where no one is sitting. Revive hopefully will come off on Ocean Grove. They've still got Uev across the road. He's got to have an impact. He's got to be able to cover the cross here if Alpha Omega try and cross over.
Yeah, and Triple M have just caught out Incog, who was looking for that off angle, and that's been stopped. So they're gonna have to hunker down here in this little shed here, Funky. I don't know how they how Alpha Omega will be able to get out of this one. Impulse down to 3. They must have lost one coming into this game. I didn't see them being a fight and die at all. As Delve comes out, almost gets caught out there, makes the repick and gets the repick. Great shooting there by Delve to get the knock on Ocean Grove. Bundy Reaper gonna have to use some utility. Great molly inside there, gonna land on Delve. Delve burning. He might be knocked here. That's gonna have to be. Oh, he'll get a med off just in time. That was close. Ocean Grove gonna have to be rezzed here as the zone shifts. We still have water in the zone, Funky. It is shifted back towards Hosan Prison.
It's still there. The northern teams are going to still fight. That could still be in plain Ocean Grove. The revive has come off. Incognito's trying to flex around and get in a bit of an angle. UF across the road needs to get involved here. He did get some shots in as Alpha Me got pushed across, but I think he's got to get up and get his AR into the fight now. He's back too far away. Ocean Grove still fighting well. Drops Licky Madot there, and Incognito as well. That only leaves Delve up. Ocean Grove is doing a lot of work there. Reaper now manages to finish off. Bundy Reaper and Ocean Grove doing a lot of work just there. The UF still sits across the road. Did manage to get some damage out over there. Has got a... did get some damage out, but meanwhile, yeah, this zone, she's dialed right into Safe Res, who are dead center there. And I can hear some mortars cracking off in the distance somewhere.
Yeah, I was trying to look for it. I can't see it. I think it was maybe been Space Janitors on the south side here. I'm not sure.
Yeah, actually, I reckon it was. I did see a mortar head towards the school from that direction.
Yeah, so we haven't seen one yet this season as Mick gets a knock and a flush onto Killjoy. The bots in the north here. Zone is starting to shift in, and it is coming on in very quick. DBZ have found a little spot, as I say that. They found a little spot. They found Oakley, and Oakley's absolutely punished Joshy there. Joshy goes. Oakley with a bolty. This young fella here, he's not a player that I would like to run into, let alone anyone in this competition. He has been an absolute powerhouse for the gyms, along with Hatchie, obviously, but Oakley has really stood out in the team, I would say, over Hatchie. Hatchie a little bit more flashy, funky, but Oakley, just mechanically, he does really well in this lobby for himself.
Really good skills for a young player, and only going to learn more with Hatchie in the team as well. And right now, topping the lobby for damage at the moment too. So do remember, this one is going to go away from the water. It can't go much further away, really. It will shift towards the open ground, really, to the north of the school. So Impulse are across there, but Space Janitors right now with the 1 kill. They've got Raging Sprays very close by. They've both had to move in here. Seems like they're both on foot. No, Raging Sprays do have a vehicle, thank God. This one does hard shift towards the school. So Safe Res at the moment, holding a compound along with Fresh Meat as well. So the only 2 compounds to be held. But between them, there is a nice hill to play, which certainly can be useful.
Yeah, whoever Raging Sprayers or Space Janitors on this hill to the south, this is the spot you want to have. Maybe not be so active this circle. Next shift, as long as you're in on this hill, it means players are going to have to start leaving compounds or running in the open, and it's going to, as Team Victory there, just get wiped out by Triple M and Impulse. It's going to leave these teams having to leave their compounds and be in open area for the guys on the hills here to be able to unload and pick up or do a lot of damage. Maybe pick up a lot of kills also. As Space Janitors now, they've seen Raging Sprayers. They're just going to share the hill. I'd love to see Space Janitors maybe move in on this and try and clear Raging out and take full control of the hill. Because at the moment, they're just holding each other out from really flexing out and doing any sort of damage to the lobby.
Yeah, the thing that both these teams have to think about is if they're going to have a team push onto their hill from lower down, either from the south side for all the Space Janitors, a team wrapping around towards them. They have to be mindful of that. And for the Raging Sprays on that north side, they too could have a team come up towards them. And it looks as though on the map, they do have someone pushing across to them right now.
Yeah, as Impulse start to move in, Triple M have moved in too, right on the other side of the ridge there.
There we go. Yep. Danger, danger. As Impulse are going to wrap right around here. That's certainly going to throw a spanner. They're going right through, in fact, right up in the face of Space. This is going to be dangerous for Impulse there. Ocean Grove goes down. UF somehow threats the needle. Bunny Reaper's got to get through. They've just gone straight between two full squads there. They've lost 2 players on that. That's been very, very costly. And those 2 players, you have even goes in the end as he heads down towards fresh meat. So that was, well, that was full carnage from Impulse. They were looking good until that moment.
Yeah, that's what we call a full send, Funky. A full send into the next lobby because they will not be participating anymore in this map. Triple M they pushed up a little bit onto Cortina there too, and Cortina just turned around and absolutely slapped one of them down and forced Triple M to push back. And now he's going back over to pick the car up or have a look. I think he's just going to pick the car up. He's going to have a look. He's going to see the smokes. I'm not sure what he's shooting at or what he sees. There. Elder now with a knock onto Muddy Paws. Great knock by Elder. Triple M go out to safe res.
Yeah, Triple M pushed straight onto that intersection. It's, again, another team just dropping straight in onto a compound. They get absolutely pulled apart. Teams are starting to send it here. They get a little bit worried, but that fight between Space Janitors here, raising trays. Now they're getting into the thick of it. Someone's got to go here. Space Janitors with 3. Jeebus down very low. He's going to try and get the flush off there. There's one left across the road. That's Cortina, and Cortina is going to go. And now Space Janitors looking good. 6 kills now, Clouds. They've got a little bit of time to regroup here, and they can get some info and plan this next move in.
Yeah, they don't have a lot to play though, Funky. Oakley catches out Valor. Valor will go out. Dutch is still up on the west there, but FM now have just crashed on into the gym's services here in their little warehouse or safe house. I'm not sure what it is. Schooled with the P90 and Dars with the Groza. So they've picked up 2 crates. With the P90 gets a knock and flush on the gyro. Nade comes out, does a little bit of damage. Kibbles trying to save his team. That nade from Hatchie will knock Dars.
Does walk straight onto that, and it's only a matter of time before Gyms are gone here. They've got one down out in the field. Kibbles goes down. It's Hatchie alone. They're all pushing around. Can Hatchie survive? The grenade does well to put down Dinner Box. He'd already sprayed down Rez. That makes it a 1v1. If anyone's going to come out of this on top, it'll be Hatchie. He's going to get some smoke out. School, meanwhile, is going to try and push for this Rez. Onto Rez. Hatchie flushes Dinner Box. Still going strong here. Only the 1 kill for Hatchie. He's been quiet. Deadly with that Groza, though. Up towards 300 damage. He's going to change the angle here. He's seen the move from Rez. I'm not sure if Rez spotted him out there. Don't think he did. Shots are going to come in from a third party here, I think. Spot schooled. He goes down. The P90 is going to be out of action just for the moment. There's still 2 up, though, for fresh meat. More smoke comes out. He's back into the building. Dars got him out there. He was up to the challenge there, Dars. Schooled can be revived here. Fresh Meat should survive with 3 up. More smoke will come out from Rez. 5 kills for Fresh Meat. 5 teams, 12 alive. And Space Janners, they've lost a couple out in the field while this has all been going on.
Yeah, them Jeebus just getting caught out by the bots. And Elder was caught out from distance by Safres there. And Safres been here since phase 1 themselves again. They get into a compound and they're able to hold it for a lot of phase shifts. As we see Space Janitors now taking shots at the bots. The bots just getting help there from Safe Res. Safe Res get the shift. They're going to be able to hold this compound for what I would say, what I imagine would be the rest of the game. They're in a prime position to get the win. Do FM have 1 buggy? They're gonna have to run as well, as Jody gets a knock there onto Royos. Royos's Mick has been knocked. The bots have 1 up. They'll be able to get the res. Mick's going to bleed. Dutch still out here for Ram Ranch on the west edge of the circle. He mustn't have flown. He must have missed the emergency pickup earlier on, Funky, and he's going to get some crucial placement points for his team as the bots are not long for the world here.
They're not. In fact, I think one of them got knocked out of that vehicle on the rotate there by Sictorius here with that bolty. There was a very nice shot there. He himself is up towards 700 damage. Got to be careful. They're running out of. I mean, they're running out of cover here. It's very open. The smoke is out. They're just sort of leapfrogging rock to rock. There's a couple of sort of deathies here as you push in towards the swamp. He's still trying to get the finish on that last player who's trying to get some cover behind that rock. But the blue zone's going to come in. Should be able to get the spray down and does so. Space Janitors looking fresh with 9 kills. Can they do it from here with only 2 players up, though? They need to get in and push into some cover.
I believe... I think they can. I definitely think they can. The Drifter's moved. He's got zone. He's got himself a crate, so he's going to have fresh 3 gear. FM... Another player got knocked on their rotate in. They've got a really rough run in. A lot of this is open and fairly seeable to safe res. But if safe res just keep their eyes looked on Space Janitors, their biggest threat now is FM, in my opinion. If they focus too much on the Space Janitors and allow FM to be able to move in, which FM aren't really moving in at the moment, but if they do, that could cost them the game. I think Safe Res definitely a great shot at winning this game. Dar's getting knocked to Scoob's Bolty. I think, yeah, Safe Res, 11 kills, 5 for Jody, 6 for Scoob. They're just going to want to hold this compound and just got to keep everyone from pushing close to them.
Drifter managed to get into the centre there, but he lost the one remaining teammate there. Sictorius was sniping from further back, had the bolty out. Just didn't quite see Jody High Roller on the building here for Safe Res, and Jody had the off angle that managed to drop Sictorius there. Drifter was not going to go back and pick him up, so at the moment, Utility's coming out towards Drifter. They know he's in there on that crate. They've already sent a blue zone grenade that way. He's managed to survive. Dutch still a solo off in the background. Fresh meat now heading out into the swampy fields there. They've got some smoke out. They've done well to make it out of that compound. They've got a rock in sight. They're going to head to. Then if they go down here, they've, I think, just got enough of a sort of a dip there to be safe. Only just, though, but with Jody High Roller on that building, that is going to make things difficult. He does have a really nice sight line down into the fields. And that is exactly why Drifter is absolutely hugging that crate there to stay alive.
Yeah, that crate is keeping him alive here. Jody up on the building. He just keeps checking back. Oh, sees a little bit of Drifter. Drifter's, yeah, got to hug that side, buddy. Yeah, FM, this is what I said. They're in, right? So now the shift. If this shift back onto the field, away from the compound, Safe Res are essentially now everyone's going to be shooting at them as they run out. They're not going to be able to hold unless they leave one back late, but it gets messy then if that one gets knocked. It's not going to be easy here as the shift is about to come in. Dutch is just, he's a little Dutch rat at the moment. He's done a way in, and if he can get over the ridge without being seen, he'll be able to crawl up into the compound here, Funky. It's going to be a hard feat, but he should be able to do it. It'll take a while because you'll have to do it prone, otherwise he'll be seen.
Yeah, I think he's in trouble there. One check this way. It is pretty open. There's a couple of bushes he might be able to get to, but at the moment, yeah, in the field, fresh meat. Oh, shooting there. That's Rez found that as Drifter goes down as well. He got up to get involved with Rez being just over the edge there. Rez and Drifter go. FM still with 2. 6 kills. Dars with 4. It's good. It does turn the attention away from Dutch. like you said, if this goes away from that compound, it's just gone centered up, really. So this really is feeding into the hands of SafeRes. I mean, and they've got loads of smoke as well. If they need to use it, it's there. FM, it's all against them at the moment. I mean, they're coming out with utility to throw, but they're well too far away for that to have an impact. They've got to do the talking with their guns here if they're any chance of winning this one.
Yeah, definitely. And Scoob's become aware that there is got to be another player somewhere because they've seen FM run out of the compound as Jewish Warrior gets stars. I think stars will go. Yep. Yeah, Scoob is now starting to span out a little bit and have a look. He knows there's got to be another one here. Dutch could get caught out. Scoob's just checking. FM go. And Dutch now going to be the last man standing. He's in the zone here, so we're going to see our phase 9 shift. I didn't think we would, but we have. Scoob sees it. Oh, and he just misses the spray there. SafeRes, as we thought, get the win, Funky. 15 kills. There was a chaotic zone. We love to see it. And now we're heading to Miramar.
We do indeed. 15 kills, another very good win. Scoob and Jody Hyrola, 7 each there, Cloud. So really nicely done from them. And Dutch managed to solo it up into second place with the 0 kills there for Ram Ranch, but still picking up some points there. And Fresh Meat doing well into third as well.
Yeah, it's the leaderboard is going to be very interesting at the end of the night. We've had a bit of a problem, so we're not going to be able to check it. But for now, that'll finish off game number 4. We'll be right back with game number 5 on Miramar.
nature does not align.
All right, we're back. The API is broken again, guys, so we're not going to be able to have a leaderboard for tonight. There's nothing I really can do to even try and show anything for who has won, and we can't even do the last game wins aspect of it because we're only week 3. We're not week 4. Hopefully we can sort it out. We might just have to do Excel spreadsheets. We'll get that. We're about to jump into game number 5. So apologies for the leaderboard. It's out of our control. It's out of Twire's control. It's up to the PUBG API and it's broken again. So there's not much we can do about it. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, for following, subscribing. Just massive shout out thank you to Funky for jumping in. He's had to leave for the rest of the night, but massive shout out to him for jumping in and joining in on the cast. I really appreciate it. Funky's a great guy. Twitch.tv/funky_AU. Funky is a great caster. I've learnt a lot off him and I really appreciate him jumping in and casting with me. So yeah, please go like and subscribe to him when he's streaming next. As for now, we are about to jump in to our first game on Miramar. And we have a flight path from the northwest down to the south, fairly shifted west of the map. Gonna be an interesting game. Do we see Triple M and Gym Services continue to fight in Picardo? Everyone else should be able to get to their drops. Impala, they'll have to go somewhere else, I would say, as we're about to take off into game number 5 tonight. Again, thank you everyone for tuning in. Let's look forward to some good action in game number 5. Alright, I was going to play music just while people are looting, but it looks like we only get Umpy Daddy and Safe Rose dropping into El Pozo. And it's going to be a bit of a hot drop there. Flashbangs into Chumacera. Is Light You Up dropping in on there too, or are they going beyond? Light You Up going beyond. Delve. Not sure where Delve's going. Delve. And the boys in Alpha Omega. Sharing the skies with Light You Up. As we see Ram Ranch in Novo, everyone's kind of got their spots. Space Janitors. And we see, oh wow, another very southern zone. The bots, FM, and Impulse be very happy with that. Flashbangs, I'd like to see them come across early and take the hill here. Me Daddy and Sayfrez about to lock horns into in El Pozo. Excuse me, sorry. We see Killjoy with the Panzer. Alpha Omega gonna take the car and drive on off. Light you up. Still trying to take some shots. They're gonna just have to go on and loot. And Alpha Omega gonna live to fight this one out. As we see Sayfrez and me Daddy sharing Pozo. We'll keep an eye on it and see if anything eventuates from it. Triple M have gone away from Picardo, so we won't see the gym services fight. FM just looting the outskirts of Los Leones. They do have Impulse close to them. Will be very interesting to see. And Rez down to the south. Alpha Omega look to be driving into Patona. Victory there already. Patona, quite a nice area. I like the layout. Pops Revenge gonna hear this. Pops must know. Poem. Trying to just chase them down. Dove. Just trapped. Now for Omega, they're going to drive in on it. They're going to start to loot. Team Victory unable to keep control of their compound. Rez on the move. All of FM on the move. That's a great move, moving early. Flashbangs, good to see them on the move as well. Hopefully they're going to just leap in and scout. Scout on in. Gym Services moving early. Oakley and Gyro. Most Feminist and Hatchie just getting into their cars now. Storm's going to start to roll through. Poem getting dangerously close here to Lick My Dot Incognito. This Poem now just going to loot. Lick My Dot Incog just moving together. We get caught on out here. The storm's going to roll in, so we're going to go away. Pickles has picked himself up a crate. What's he got? He's got a Famous. Vulcan picks up Jory. Just on the rotate there. FM now set up here. In this compound on the road. Gym Services, Oakley. Pulling up. There's great eyes on. That's going to alert them. The rest of the gyms know that there's a team there. Gym's just going to continue on now. They're not going to hang around here. Impulse, Ocean Grove just taking some shots. Gyms won't hang around. They're off. Most Feminist in the Murado. Not the Murado, sorry. I don't even know what it's called. For me, it's called the McLaren. It's a nice colour though. Good paint job on that one, Moisty. Alright, as we see the Flashbangs take control of the warehouse. The 2-2 split across the road. That's good from them. Gym Services are going to pull up just north of Flashbangs. Flashbangs center zone. They'll be happy with that. Team Victory have just pinned now Incog and Dot into the middle of the zone. Gym services rolling on in. Light you up. Camping the road here. Trying to take out Aunt Daddy on the rotate. Shots go out from Optimus. Mustard crashes the car. He will get away though. Car rolls back over. He'll drive on out. Aunt Daddy live to fight another day. Just Raging Sprayers. Driving close to Raging Sprayers. Oh. Incogs. Got one. Incog. Gets Squid Lips. Great spray by Incog. Gets one. Gets two. He will go down to Pop's Revenge. Pops will come through and get the flush onto that. And that'll be Alpha Omega down to 2. Delver's moved on in as well. As we just see teams starting to move. Light you up, Killjoy. Gonna have DBZ just driving in on them here. Gonna pull up. Taking some shots. I don't think it was worth stopping. Could have chased them down. Safe res now. Raging Sprayers. One knock. Muddy Paws is knocked. Vulcan Warrior gonna push on up. Cody in the car. Gotta be careful. Vulcan gets another knock. That's 2. Just Cortina left. They're gonna have to do some. Cortina, a lot of work to do. Safe res may have not. They come from the north, so they may not have seen. Safe res gonna want to clear this out quickly as Brosies start to try and come onto the compound. They've seen them now. Flap pushing in on point. Safe res just holding back, trying to get shots out. Fury, thank you for the sub. Shout out Fury Oz just finished up a round of 16 effort in Challenger Rumble. Great player. Elzor gets knocked by Daz. Dizzy finishes off victory there. Alpha Omega survive. Rosie's in a bit of trouble here in the smoke. Just trying to get the res on. Flat. Optimus goes down the cooling. Safe res moved in. Flap. Great spray by Flap. Almost gets the knock on the Vulcan. Great long range spray there by Flap. Nade comes out. He gets away from the nade. He's going to look to reposition here. Scoop. Just on the edge. Jody gets Tristan. Tristan will go. Blue zone grenade going to hold Flap where he is at the moment. Jody almost peeks out at the wrong time. Flap. Gets a spray. Doesn't get any. No knock though. Vulcan has been res. Vulcan going to peek again. A lot of damage on Flap now. Safe res. Look to finish this one off. Peaks knocked out here on his own. Just Flap left. Flap. Jody, nice spray there. Finishes it off. Flashbangs now. Oakley with 2. Lows and Qual go. Ricketts and Pickles left. The Triple M now shooting the bots as the bots are down on the edge. And this shift has shifted. We've missed the shift, sorry. The shift still kept the South Island. This is going to be chaotic. We love this. Space Janitors and Ram Ranch trying to move into the north. Safe Res taking up residency on the hill. Strongest compound at the moment. Gyms have got a nice split. They're holding bridge to keep themselves safe for later on. Bots and Triple M just on the edge here. Having a look. Moist Feminist alone. Doesn't want to get caught out as a solo there. Dangerous play. Zone starts to move in. Base Janitors just moving on in. Gyro taking some shots at Impulse. Lands a headshot. Or a body shot. 2 body shots. Ocean Grove. Just trading some damage. Gyro now getting peppered. Pickles just trying to look out and see what he can see. Won't be able to see much there. FM, dinner box, taking point. Getting into the little church compound on the hill. Shift moments away. See if we get some more chaos with a shift to the south. Or does it come back north? Shift imminent. And it's going to shift back to the north. Still water in it. Safe Res primed to continue their dominant night tonight. 2 wins now already for Safe Res tonight. So they're having a great evening of games. We'll look to see if that continues. Impulse in a good spot, but they're going to want to move. Cortina survived the earlier fight from Safe Res. FM now pushed up on the hill. Dinner box, Res, Dars, and Schooled. Not going to be really much they can do from this compound. They're just in zone and they're going to have to just survive. Krusty gets a knock on to Jeebus. Up here on the north now as DBZ comes to have a look. DBZ just having a look. Sick over the other side, taking some shots. The Bolty's been very good with the Bolty tonight. Sick goes down over peaks. Sandstorm coming in too. This is gonna. Sick might even. I don't know how much damage the Sandstorm does, but the bots. We love a boat tape here in tier 3, and that's exactly what they're doing. The bots are on the boat. We're gonna have everyone shooting at him here. Killjoy, is he gonna come out and have a look? As you'll hear the boat go by, Killjoy gonna have a good vision of it. Killjoy can't get it done. The boat's gonna roll away as the Sandstorm comes on in. Little Hope gets Royos. Royos will drown. Diz knocks stealth. Not sure what's going on there. Space Janitors eliminated by DBZ. As we see Shift about to come on in again. Me Daddy taking quite a few shots at DBZ. They got the low ground. DBZ the high ground above Mustard and Tupac. Shift comes in, shifts back onto Safe Res and FM on the hill. Ram Ranch to the north. Crickets and Pickles in the south. Gyro knocked now by Ricketts. Rez will come on in. Kibble speaking. Pickles. It's a nice bolty skin. Valor knocked. Snow looking to push in. What? Going to be able to... Jody knocked. Jody gets the knock, sorry. Or Jewish got the knock, actually. Ricketts gets kibbles. Scoob finishes Big Bad Blip. Rez will come on in. Triple M eliminated. Safe Rez, 10 kills. These guys are on absolute fire tonight. Oakley goes on out to Diz. Kibbles knocked. That Kibbles will be flushed on out too. That kill will be stolen from flashbangs, unfortunately. Gyro looking to push in onto Ricketts and Pickles here. Pickles sees Gyro there a little bit. Gyro. A little bit of work to do here. Gonna fall on back. Bots, Superman just starting to push in here. Cortina hears it. Jody gets dinner box. Mick goes out to the blue. Uev gets a knock on the Pickles. Ricketts just left alone now for flashbangs. Jody, long range shots. Superman will get finish off. Spray, long range spray actually does get some damage out. Raging sprayers go during that fight. UF will get that. Alpha Omega go out. Gyro will finish that one off. 9 teams left. Light You Up also went out. And the shift has come in. So, Safer's dominant position. Impulse in a good position. Ricketts just trying to hold as a solo. Jim's all flashbangs will get about to go out. Gyro will have to push in. Ricketts just going to see if he can catch him out. Gyro going to have to move sooner rather than later. 20 seconds. Just making sure those bodies are dead bodies. Joshy, DBZ. Had a bit of a quiet night so far. 7 kills in this one though. They're looking to try and bounce back. They're still top as the start of the night. Bundy Reaper will get Ricketts. Impulse now. Trying to push up. 8 kills now. Safe Res, prime position. Scoob gets a great shot. We just missed it, Scoob. I am sorry. We're going to jump on board and have a listen to Safe Res's comms as they continue to hold the center of this zone.
Are they close? I got those
Yeah,
smokes
direct range.
the hill underneath
Direct
you as
range.
well. I'm gonna come back and help in a second.
Run out, Murado.
They're still down there, Balkan, on the fucking... They're out of zone.
Yeah, I know. It's just us two, it's alright.
You can play from there, Connor. It's fine. I'm good to chill here.
Heavy.
One blue mark. You're gonna be ratting soon, care.
Oh, smoke's pretty close to me, Scoob.
Right, zone's moving.
Can you overwatch me at all, Scoob?
Yep.
Just hold.
I've just got whole team over here.
Up and down the hill is now shooting me. Fuck.
Yeah,
Is there a party in this?
I'm knocked.
It's not good.
Do you want me to come back to you, Connor?
Knock one.
Got knocked from blue mark.
Help.
Pressing.
I got 2 knocked over here, boys.
Two. Need help, Scoob.
Just push over there.
Yeah.
Coming.
I got 2
Stay
knocked over
inside,
here,
stay
Connor.
inside.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
I've
hold a
got people
team.
right
I need
up.
help. I need help right now. Oh, please.
Stay Fred's putting on an absolute clinic here. 14 kills, holding the zone. They've taken out several teams now in this lobby. Putting the absolute hurt onto the lobby tonight. They will definitely be up there at the end of this evening. This looks to be their chance to go back to back after winning game 1. Jody with a knock on the scored blue zone grenade. Gonna need a decent bounce. No good. Back to the gym. Sacrifice eliminate bots. 15 kills now. 15 kills. 4 up. Ram Ranch. Can Ram Ranch stop the bleeding? No kills for Ram Ranch. They've done well. Rotated in. It's not all about the kills, but now Aunt Me Daddy Jewish right in front. Aunt Me Daddy taking some shots from... Oh, that molly. Oh, just not far enough. A little bit further. Jody goes out to FM. School and Rez combine there to get Jody. Another molly out. That's a better molly. That'll push them away. Ram Ranch looking to push in. Valor in a great spot. Balkan with a big arm shot there. Where has Balkan got himself to? Balkan's got himself all the way down here. Rez, the only one left up for FM. Gonna get the Rez on the school. As blue starts to come in, school gonna have to quickly med on up. Me Daddy still survived. They got onto the edge. Balkan needs to go back up the hill now to consolidate with his team and hold here as Ram Ranch look to move on in. Ram Ranch now prime to get a win here. 4 up. They've still got a lot of work to do. Shift gonna favor safe Rez. Ram Ranch will be able to play on the hill. They're going to have to eventually push the compound. Rez pushing on out now. Balkan been seen. Balkan gets schooled. Rez with it all to do. In the smoke. Flash goes out. Couple of flashes out now. That second flash will be good. Nate gets him. Flash goes. Balkan gets him. We're down to 3. Ram Ranch, safe Rez. Me Daddy. $17 kills now for safe Rez. If they don't win it, it's still a win. Ram Ranch now on the push. Scoob goes down. It's falling apart here for Balkan gets Halsey. Jewish goes down. Ram Ranch. Just got to deal with Balkan here. Balkan, only one left. Gonna have to try and push in. Not sure who we can save though. Krusty and Mustard. Gonna look to. Dutch. Having a look. Yeah, Balkan goes. Oh, that is unfortunate. Say Frez will be kicking themselves when they watch this in a little bit. And they were primed to win this. And now Ram Ranch 4 strong versus the 2 of Umpy Daddy. We'll jump on board with Ram Ranch and have a listen.
One. I headshot one. Traded heads though. We just got to hold compound here. We don't need to push too far. Don't aggress.
Dutch, can you get down the hill and get a flank?
You're right.
Are you able to do that?
On the way.
Getting you two. Alright.
They see me.
Heard.
I'm gonna
Don't
smoke.
take a knock.
Go back the way you came then.
I can smoke it.
They're still there. They're kind of stuck there. We just got to hold. Don't have to push too far at all.
Just hold Valor. Don't push.
Yeah, your info at Valor, that's all we want for you at the moment. Yeah,
They pushed down. Or one of them did.
they have both.
They're both on the back of there, aren't they?
Flanking.
In the next building for me.
Where are they? Green mark?
He's in the building. In the building. Last one in the building.
I've got 5 nades.
Nice work, boys. Well done.
work,
GG.
Ram Ranch get the win. There, well played by the boys in Ram Ranch. 5 kills, but they got the win. 15 points. Me Daddy gets second. Surprisingly, Safe Res get third. A lot of kills though. Still could class it as a win for the map, but not the chicken dinner for them. They'll be kicking themselves. Safe Res 3 kills in 4th and Bots 1 kill in 5th. That'll end game 5. We'll be right back with game number 6, our last game on Miramar, and I'll see what we can do about a leaderboard. Thanks for watching, everyone. Really appreciate the support. of week 3. We have a spicy flight path here, skewed right to the south, going east to west and continuing on a downward trajectory south. And wow, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams. Oh my goodness, heading into El Halzahar. Yeah, I'm just checking. Yep, definitely. It's not a restart. It's not a restart, guys. We have Safe Res, Ram Ranch, Rage and Sprayers, Space Janitors, Triple M, and Alpha Omega all heading towards this truck stop, Al Halzahar area. Gyms into Picardo. Flashbangs take Chamasera. Oh my goodness, this is jam-packed here. And the shift is north. So the crazy fly-in is going to pay off for majority of the teams here. As we see them still spread out and loot on up. No one really in any sort of imminent danger at the moment. Light you up will be in Los Leones, just looting on up. These teams, there's not much priority now. Safe Res find themselves dead center in truck stop. Space Janitors just north. Sorry, Space Janitors just above them on the hill. Gonna maybe possibly look in to the compound here. Victorious, just having a look. No vest yet for Sick. Wouldn't advise trying to get into a long range battle. Agent Sprays and DBZ just fighting over Impala. Well, the outskirts. Well, Joshy's just out here in the outskirts. Got to be careful as he could get caught out here as a solo. Fresh Meat already driven on in to take position as well. Taking their Ministra. Space Janitors just looting on up still. They don't really see much of Safe Res at all. Coolant. Just unloading some shots at Rage and Sprays. Raging Sprays. Get on out of there. The north of this zone is absolutely empty. Gyms, flashbangs, all should be heading off just north. Victory, probably just going to have to move in with the edge of, with the blue. Bots will probably need to do the same if they don't go soon. Impulse have a choice to take the south side, or they can choose to just go direct up the center. I think we'll see Impulse try and maybe take around this Kentara area unless it gets occupied earlier. As we see Vulcan and light you up now. Vulcan gets 2. Crowd has Triluminous gone. Vulcan picks up 2 for safe res. Oh, Vulcan. Oh, just needed to land one more shot there onto Jeebus. Gonna heal on up. Not gonna be able to find an angle there though. So, safe res continue their great run this evening. Optimus runs into DBZ, but he'll drive on out of there. Brosie's now looking to drive on in. They're pulled up. Oh, Rez. Rez been spotted though. Rez gonna go down. Elzor gets it. Elzor gonna flush it on out as well. Oh no, Rez. That's not good. Does. Now. Next one up. Jeebus knocked Jody. Eeks. Oh, don't let him get away. Stars gets one. Dinnerbox gets it. They'll get 1 each. They'll trade a kill for a kill. Sick knocked. Vulcan pushed on up here. Drifter gets Jody though. Impulse just rotating in on this. And he goes out. Doesn't do any damage. Vulcan gonna push in. Just trying to do some work. Sick, about to bleed. Scoob will get Drifter and Elder. Jeebus left. Jeebus left up on his own. 5 kills now for safe res. They lose Jody. Vulcan just gonna hunt for Jeebus there. Jeebus gonna stay quiet. They know he's there. School. Fresh meat. They've secured the compound. Rosie's off to the truck stop. Flashbangs. Great rotate from Flashbangs. Very, very happy to see this. Off they go. Pickles leading the way. Coming up the road. That is a great rotate from those guys. DBZ, Alpha Omega, rolling in on DBZ. 4-time spray from Jacko. Gonna have to get out and fight this. They crash. Great knock by Jacko. Jacko gonna have to pull back. Joshy goes down. Next up, Coolant. Coolant gets the spray onto Dizzy. Smoke will come out. 3 knocks now on Alpha Omega. 1 on DBZ. With my dot. With my dot with it all to do. Secure another point, DBZ. 2 points. Crucial game for them. They need this. They've been very quiet tonight. A lot of kills last game. They need this early fight, and they need to get the res come in. And they would need to win this early fight. Like a Widow. Jacko gets incog, bleed. Pick my dot, just playing the low ground. DBZ need to not let this one linger. Joshy on point. After getting the res, Joshy wants. Joshy sees it. Gets knocked. Coolin finishes it off. Second knock for Joshy. The res will come out. 4 points for DBZ. They'll be happy with that, and they'll be able to move on in. The shift has gone north onto Al Zahar. Space Janitors go out. To Safe Res. Safe Res will get the rest of their reses. Light you up. Optimus only left. He's rotated out. Valor. What is Valor doing out here? All on his lonesome. He sees Optimus though. He's been separated from his team. Bots about to run into Impulse. Rios goes down a little hope. UEV gets a spray. Nice spray by UEV. Onto Milto. The bots now, they're very split. Flushes will come on out. Mick and Superman left for the bots. Little Hope will secure his knock and UEV's knock. 2 kills now for Impulse. The bots fairly far away. Going to take some long range shots. Victory moving in on the south. Flashbangs moving in on the north. Ram Ranch have Aunt Me Daddy pinned. Nice high ground from Ram Ranch. Dutch taking some shots with a bolty as they drive on away. Flashbangs now. Gonna need to be careful here. They could drive right into a camp from Aunt Me Daddy. Krusty, is he looking at this? He's not looking at it. Pickles, Ricketts. Ricketts gets on by it. Pickles gets away. Tupac on the hill. Not going to be able to get anything done. Pickles is going to bail. Ricketts gets away too. Ball and Aussie in the car. Gyms eliminate fresh meat. DBZ now one knock on to Jewish Warrior up the north. That car's gone, Joshy. Not gonna be able to move that one now. Zone shifts back towards the hill. Truck stop. Impulse. Great positioning. Merciless. Roll gets out of the car. Merciless has crashed. As a sandstorm comes in, we move away from it. So, Flashbang survived with 4. They've done a great job. Now, Triple M have their sights set on them. Up here on the north. Valor separated from his team still. Sandstorm's going to roll in. We're going to go away from it. Rage and Sprays looking to hold out Team Victory as Team Victory rotate in. Cortina. Just down on the south. Edge of the zone. Southeast edge of the zone. Mick. Taking Mick and Superman. They got good position. Buck Can they deal with the 4-man of DBZ? Joshy can't push up on this side. They're going to have to face the bots. They got no choice. They don't know. The bots are gone silent. Silent bots. Just playing their dip. Very playable. Mid. Taking some shots. Rusty knocks walls. Qual on his own now. Me Daddy, Mustard, Tupac, Krusty, they're all gonna push in here. Alright, as now the bots cop a knock. Blue zone nade. Gonna bounce. Not really gonna do much there though. As we see a shift back onto Al Zahar. No one in Al Zahar either. Ram Ranch looking to just collapse on in and get in there. Qual goes out. He will die. All these teams on the south, I thought they were safe. They're going to need to move now. Pickles going to see... It's not going to do anything there. Kibbles gets Jewish. Joshy gets Balkan. Hatchy. Taking some shots. Not going to get anything done there though. Halsey getting the sprays off. It's a nade over. Safe res go out. Ooh, nade. Almost does enough there. Mick, roll. Pickles. As low as you could get without getting knocked. You have a little hope being seen. Mick opens his angle up. He'll go down. Not Mick, sorry. That was Superman. Little hope knocked. You have gonna have to get the res. Mick gonna have to try and get on out of there. Ricketts survives. Pickles goes. Ricketts with 1 kill. Just trying to get things done. Triple M take long range battle with Me Daddy. We can see zone shift coming on in. 30 seconds to go. Impulse finish off team victory. Back on the hill. Rosie's Jim's now very close. Moist. Feminist. Sees one and flap. Blue zone nade. It's just a little bit further and that would have been great. Hatchy, knock on a flap. Kibbles with the bolty. Gyro come on through. Nade out. Oh, it just doesn't roll far enough. One more bounce, that would have been good. Gyro. Molly out. AR's out. Quick little spray. Doesn't get much done there. Hatchy gets Elzor. Moist. Gets a spray. Moisty will finish it off. Rosie's go out in 11th. 9 kills for Jims. A little bit of work to do. Everyone moving into Al Zahar. The shift back on Al Zahar. Impulse need to come down the hill. Mick survive. Ricketts survive. Valor survive. Optimist. With it all to do. Triple M. Riding. Major Messi. Gonna go down to the blue there. He'll go on out. I think Snow will bleed. That'll be another kill for Light You Up. Yep, Snow will bleed. Big Bad Bliv left for Triple M. As we see Raging Sprayers now on one side of the road. Dutch and Ram Ranch on the other. DBZ, Me Daddy in the north. Valor's been spotted out. Valor's been all over the map tonight. Is this his time? We'll see. Blue Zone moving in. Jim's getting into Al Azhar as well. We've got 5 teams in Al Azhar. Big Bad Bliv trying to get down the hill. Impulse holding the hill in zone. Two solos. Big Bad Bliv goes out. Halsey will get that one. Valor going to make a run for it now. Valor will go. Impulse will take him out. Whoever will get... Well, Ricketts will get the knock, but... Whoever will steal the kill. Ricketts just taking some shots. And Impulse is going to have to move down the hill, I would imagine. This is going to shift off them now. We're going to get an El Halzahar finish. As we get, yep, El Halzahar finish. Jim's move in. Me Daddy with a knock onto Mickle Widow. Or Wickle Widow. Michael Widow. Just got to say it properly. Mick and Ricketts just sharing. Just sharing the compound. Impulse can't hold up here forever. They're going to have to move also. Ricketts gets down. Mick moves. Mick has let himself know. Ricketts knows he's there now. Ricketts, nice work there by Ricketts. Gets Mick. Have to try and get the med up. Little Hope looking to push in and jam him out. 2 for UF, 2 for Little Hope, 4 in total. Little Hope sees Ricketts. Gonna have to keep moving. Nade out. It's a good nade, but Me Daddy will take Ricketts before that nade can go off. Down to 7. Well, down to 6. Impulse now. Got to come down the hill. Exploded Chicken having a look. Sees the knock. Can't get it in time. Bundy hurt and Little Hope gets down. Bundy jumps. Makes the jump. Me Daddy having a field day shooting at him. Little Hope actually made his way in. That nade. Yep. Little Hope. Gonskis. Great nade. Great follow-up, Molly. Molly. Oh, no. Dutch is going to shut down Bundy. Impulse go out in 6. It was a great shot there by Dutch from the window. Quick peek in it. So, we've got Raging Sprayers 4 up. Ram Ranch 3 up. Gym Services 4 up. DBZ 4 up. And your daddy 4 up in Al Zahar. It's going to be a long grind to the end, this one. As it stands, shift comes in. It's going to favour DBZ. Gyms will want to push up on that, the western edge of that. I'm going to have to deal with Raging RS on the south side. Gyro getting knocked. He's not going to help him. Gyms are going to have to now work to get that res. Muddy Paws gets knocked. Exploded. Nade goes out. Great nade by Hachi. Oh my goodness, what a nade. Gets the knock into Cortina too. Hachi's been going to the gym this week, lifting his weights. Spray from Coolant comes out. Doesn't get anything done on Dumpy Daddy. Dumpy Daddy secure a spot in zone. Joshy's got across the road. Halsey. The Dutch just playing in this building here. Hachi gets Cortina. It's Cortina's trying to cross. Immortal left. Immortal. Is he Immortal? Rory's got across. They survive. They live to fight another day. Still got a bit of work to do. But they'll get away from imminent danger. These gyms now need to move up. Ram Ranch got themselves into zone in a nice spot. Halsey just unpeaks. That's unfortunate. Halsey. That nade almost goes in the window. That was a fair throw by Halsey there. DBZ still looking to possibly cross the road. Phase 7 closing. 15 seconds. Humpy Daddy holding pretty much center. Jim's now looking to move around the silo here. Shift comes in. It just centers up. Humpy Daddy. All these buildings here are just going to start to fill up. Raging Sprays, you got to feel sorry for them. They just kept getting shifted off here. Jory taking a lot of damage there. They lose their vehicle. The vehicle won't play any more part in this game. Exploded. Man, one each now for Ram Ranch. Valor gone. Exploded. Halsey and Dutch left. Chicken just trying to hold the angle. Can't land the shots on the cross. Jim's now on the move. They're taking space. Joshy hears this from Kibbles. Joshy just playing rat here. Raging go. Moisty gonna go out there. Moisty gone. Oh, it's Kibbles. I can save him here. Get a smoke out. The smoke comes out. Oh, Jim's getting on that high ground is not the play. Smoke goes down. Joshy. Moist's going to crawl. Circle 9. There's our dot. It's in a building. Kibbles going for the res. Dangerous play. DBZ looking to move across now. Jacko and Coolin coming across the road. Me Daddy holding just the open garage there. Moist Feminist res. It's the best outcome that Jims could ask for here. Gyro and Hachi off the top of the... Hachi will get that. Halsey, oh, just gets Hachi's helmet gone, but can't land that last shot to get the knock. Dutch will go. Me Daddy now in a great spot. Hachi sees him through the gap. Halsey goes out. 4th place from Ram Ranch. That was unfortunate for them. Jim Services now going to get the res on. 1 knock for Jims. Moist on the fence. Kibbles with the flush from the Panzerfast. That molly not going to land. Unfortunate. Get it in the building. Me Daddy now. Absolute mayhem. Me Daddy. Oh. 1 on the roof. Merciless on the push. Merciless, get in position on the roof. This is great for Merciless. He can just get in a heal off if he wants. All of Me Daddy should get on this roof here. If they get on this roof, they can win this game. DBZ go out. Jims, Merciless, great trade. He's going to get traded out straight away for that one. Hachi onto that. DBZ gone. 1 knock for each. Are we going to see a heal off in our last game of the evening? Reses will all come out. Zone starts to move on in. Hachi down. Merciless gets 1. I'll flush on out. That'll be a kill. Kibbles and Moist just going to be the guys to play the reds off. Gyro goes. Problem is here, this center zone is right here, and Me Daddy will get it. They bleed to the blue. Me Daddy finished the game. It's off tonight with a win in game 6, 8 kills. Gym Services, great effort, but just unable to get position for the center dot there and get it. 11 kills though for Hachi in that last game. Absolutely popped off for that one. Had 2 with Young Oakley off to bed. So, and DBZ there in at 3rd. A few kills for them. Ram Ranch seem to be always chasing spot in zone. Unfortunate, but they get 4th with a couple of kills. And Team Rage and Sprays finish off 5th. And that'll round out our games for the evening tonight. I want to thank everyone for watching, tuning in. Unfortunately, no leaderboard. So, we're unable to check that. Hopefully, yeah, I'm not sure what we can do about the leaderboard. Hopefully it'll be updated for next week. And you guys can all, tune back in for next week. Same time, same place. And we can, hopefully have a leaderboard update and move on from there. So until then, I'm Clouds. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.